everybody. Welcome to Marquee Gaming. Today, good to see you, finger guns. Yeah, hope you all are doing well. Oh man, I gotta adjust my camera. I just realized that. I'll do that shortly here. But welcome in. It's good to see you all. Glad you have joined us, and hope you're all doing well on this fine day. Say hey in the chat if you're here. We'd love to talk to you and say hi to you. See you around. But yeah, we are ready to play some D&D today. We're back for another one. Rachel and I just got back from a trip, so we're kind of a little out of it. And Mike is in a different setting again, so we're all kind of crazy. And we're missing Kelly, so crazy day.
That's what the finger guns are for.
So,
it's for Kelly and Ryan.
So this will be an interesting session. Session 89 today, which is, man, crazy. Almost 90. So close. We're getting there.
89 is a good year.
So we are ready to get into the session, but we're going to do intro. I'm going to fix my camera during the intro so you can see me shifting around all weird while Rachel's doing her intro. So go for it, Rachel. Take it away.
Okay. Hi, I'm Rachel /Pit400art. You can find me posting all my art on Instagram and Twitter at Pit400art. I also stream here on Marquee Gaming. I might stream tomorrow. It kind of depends on how out of it I feel. We've been running around all week on what I call the Grand Michigan Tour. It was all over the state. So, still pretty tired. So we'll see how I feel tomorrow. If not, though, for sure, our stream's back on next week. So I'll let you know. I'll say it in the Discord. If I do it tomorrow, it's going to be at 3:30 CST. I play Keres in this game. She is a 17-year-old shadow sorcerer. We got like 98% angst last week. And I'm not anticipating it to go down anytime soon, so just be prepared. The end.
Awesome. Lots of angst last week.
Lots of angst. We had a roller coaster, like it was a good time.
All right. Well, Kelly's not here, as you can see, sadly. But we'll miss Kelly today, and we're taking it down to Mike, number 2 on the list today for intro.
Hey guys, my name is Michael. Also, you know me here on Twitch as Bardic Dice. I am on a hiatus right now. As you guys know, I'm making my transition, and I'm still not in my apartment, so that's fun. And I'm in a new setting again today. As you can see, I have immersive, fun things to play with if I need to. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, normally stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays, but we'll be back here in the next couple months, and you'll keep updated in the tavern or on Twitter for that. But today I play Mithranon. He's a moon elf, level 13 / paladin / moon sorcerer, or divine soul sorcerer. Sorry, I call it moon sorcerer. But super excited to be here for his party.
Cool. Moon sorcerer. I like that. It works.
Moon sorcerer. I'm calling it now.
I
forgot there actually is a moon sorcerer now.
Oh.
It's a UA, I think, or something like
that. Okay. I don't keep up on those enough. But yeah, go follow Bardic Dice. When Bardic Dice is back up and streaming again, after everything gets worked out, you're definitely going to want to check out his channel and see what he's doing, because there's some good stuff there. You'll also see Rachel and myself there on his channel as well. So check that out. For sure, give him a follow. We do have now also a prediction in the chat. You're welcome to predict using your channel points. Did Keres teleport the party on target? Yes or no? So predict with the channel points, and we'll see what happens. But I am Mark.
No one has voted yes so far.
I know, it's not looking good for people believing in Keres right now. So,
sorry, Keres.
So, I'm Mark.
Voted no.
Wow, okay. I'm the Dungeon Master, and I am going to be bringing these players through their journey and playing at least 2 NPCs with them right now. So, we'll see what happens with that. And yeah, typically I do stream just here, but sometimes it'll be Saturdays. But there is one thing upcoming. This is a special announcement. September 2nd, which is a Friday, we are going to have a one-shot featuring our 2 lovely players who are here with us today, along with 2 other amazing streamers. And you can come check out that on September 2nd, Friday, September 2nd. And I want to just make sure I get the right time. I think I said 7 PM CST, but let me double check because I don't want to get that wrong. There it is, 7 PM CST, yes, September 2nd. So, Friday, September 2nd. It is going to be a one-shot, kind of featuring, I think Rachel's talked about this in her streams, and we've brought it up before, where we are going to have our characters in that game. They don't know anything about their character coming into it. Like, they are coming in blank slate. They don't know their race, their class, their abilities. They don't know anything about their character. And
Which
they're
accent's gonna stick?
Yeah, what accent will stick. They don't know anything about their character, so they're going to come into this game, and it's going to be a lot of improv, a lot of kind of adjusting on the fly to what's happening, trying out things, and this is why it's a one-shot, because it might be a disaster, but that's fun, because I like doing things like this and experimenting with stuff like that. So come support those who are going to be there. We have Vix from Top Down Tabletop and Tasty Doom, who is going to be joining us for that game. So come by and check that out. Friday, September 2nd at 7 p.m. CST for that. And there may be more announcements after that game as well for things that are happening. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, keep predicting. I see that we do have somebody at least who is in favor. A couple people maybe who are in favor of Keres. So
I think it was just cringe.
I think Yona did too.
Oh yeah?
Yona voted yes. So
Yona! Yay!
you got some support, Keres.
Okay.
But let's get into this with our intro, and then we will take it away with this session. All right, we're back, everybody, and ready to get into our session today. So, previously... Oh, wait, one more thing. Forgot about this. Discord. Hop into the Discord, head over to that Marky Gaming chat channel. Beacon Zora, not Bardic.
The Mardic.
I was waiting for you to say Bart.
The Barctic. I don't know. The Beacon's
Mardic
chat.
Gaming. I like it.
Go over there. You can post gifts throughout the session and make us laugh, because I have it up right now and I'm just waiting for something to pop up there and just be already hilarious. So I see Mike moving. Okay. But recap of our session from last time. The players were at the Sun Elves. They just completed the obstacle course that Gwynestri had set up for them. And they then went to go speak with the leader, the chief of the Sun Elves, Sabralira. They learned a little bit of information about what she remembers before they came over. And after a remove curse was cast on her by Renan, suddenly, very similarly to how others who've experienced this, the memory had changed to be not much, but like a blue flash. That's about all that she could remember. So, they still kind of hung out a little bit longer, and then they drove back to the city. This is very creepy sounding music. My goodness. Drove back to the city. There was a lot of talks about relationships and feelings and things like that happened at that point. It was a very interesting session, very teenagery, which is great. It was a good time. So, you can go watch that on our YouTube channel if you want to go check it out. But the party then planned with Mr. Shaw the next day to begin the journey to seek out Keres' mother because of the power needing to take a little extra time to be restored. So he's like, I can't really do much here with the current setting of things, so why don't we take care of this now? And there was a pinky promise to see his house after that. Whole deal. But they teleported from Mr. Shaw's office the next morning. All of them gathered together. They convinced Rodden to come with, and the group clustered together, ready to go, kind of just off of memory to teleport to a cabin that was nearby, or a house that was nearby the site that they originally found the frozen version of Keres' mother. Keres cast her teleport, and now we find out who predicted correct or who predicted incorrectly. So,
Do you think this music is too scary? Or is it just scary enough?
I think it's just scary enough.
Okay, perfect.
I would be scared, but I'm also in a child's pen, so I'm not so scared.
A child's pen.
Yeah, it's
Sounds
like
so
little
great.
pension location.
Yep.
All right.
Little child gate.
Little
Yeah.
playpen. Yep.
So, as you cast your spell, you feel that familiar rushing sensation as you get pulled from your current location to somewhere else. In that blink, though, you watch as Raya just kind of gets left for some reason. And
Oh,
does
how
not
weird.
join you on this journey. But you see her safely in Mr. Shaw's office in that
She's in his
second that
office.
you blink away, so you don't need to worry about her. There we go.
Oh, we're gonna have to talk to Sean how to fix that spell.
But you go flying somewhere, and you reappear in the middle of woods. You don't see a cabin or a house in sight.
Okay. Do I recognize the woods at all?
You can give me a perception roll.
Okay.
Either of you can.
Yeah, would she have like any perception on how close she is to the origin based on her spell?
We got a 9.
I also realized my dice is on a slant. I don't know if that changes things. 15.
All right. You look around. You do not recognize this from anything. There's no real major discernible part of this woods.
Like Keres like looks around, like looking expectantly, like for the cabin, and then she, like, oh, I don't know where we are.
Oh, okay. Like, how away from where we meant to be could we be?
Do I know that?
You do know that there's a chance that you can mistarget it with your spell.
Like you can go further away from where you meant to, or something.
Yeah, you give me an Arcana check. How about that?
Okay. Oh, I got a nat 20.
Perfect.
Hey!
So you
That's
do
fun.
know there's a risk of either ending up in a similar location, it failing, or that you could end up in a place that's a little off target somewhere.
Okay.
You would guess from your current situation, you're in a off-target place. You're not in a similar looking location by any means.
Okay. So I'm like, I kind of spin around in a circle, looking at everything. I think that we just went off.
Oh,
Did not explain it well.
okay. And we have a compass that doesn't show north.
Compass. No.
Does
But
it showing anything right now?
I think we're kind of close. Sort of. Maybe not that close, but closer than we would have been if we would have walked there.
We also got lost outside of the city trying to get home earlier, so I'm really
Where's
scared.
Raya?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Shaw will look at you, though, and say, that was still very impressive that you brought us here. That is
Yeah?
wonderful. Wonderful, yes.
Does he actually look impressed?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I lean into Keres. Did Raya say something to piss you off? Is that why she's not here with us?
No, I didn't mean to. She was just in your office, Mr. Shaw.
Yes, I did see that for some reason she did not come with. Is that normal for your spell?
I always like, I want them to come with me, and then they come with me.
Huh. Strange. Did you feel anything with your spell that seemed off?
Did I?
Give me another one. I'll give you advantage on it because of your 20 for the last part. Give me another Arcana check.
17.
Alright. You sensed a little bit of resistance for some reason with the spell. You're not sure why, but you sense something different about this casting.
Maybe she coughed or sneezed and like let go of someone's hand or something because she was feeling sick. I don't know.
Did I feel the resistance from Raya, or did I feel it from like something else?
You don't really know how you'd feel it from Raya, but you felt it from some source.
It felt like there was something being like, no. Maybe not a person.
Interesting.
Like different than your parasite, or like when you like Roz will do a spell for you?
I don't think so.
You don't think it's different, or you do think it's different?
No, it seems different.
Oh, okay.
It just seemed like it was like something was holding back a little bit. But when I had the parasite, it was like it was doing it all for me. Oh yeah, Rod and I had a parasite one time, and it was making me almost kill people.
We tried stabbing it out of her, but it didn't work. She had to stab herself.
That sounds pretty bad.
It was so gross, Rodden.
Yeah.
That sounds really gross.
Well, at least Raya's safe.
Do you think she's sad, though, that I left her? Like, she thinks I did it on purpose?
Totally. I think this will be the end of the friendship.
But wait, really? Do you think she'll never want to
No,
talk to me
she's
again?
fine. It's Raya. Raya's like, she's cool. She understands
Sure,
it.
you can explain it to her.
Oh, okay.
She's like the most even-keeled out of all of us.
Even-keeled.
Not gonna like react crazy or like be mad or upset.
She doesn't get very mad very much. She used to get really mad at me, though.
But you see Mr. Shaw kind of like looking around. So, what is the... Do you have any recognition of this place, or have you been here before?
I
don't recognize anything.
think maybe if we try to find the road.
Or the mountains, maybe?
Do you see the mountains?
You're
We're,
in
like,
the woods.
right?
Yeah, it's blocked away right now. But
anybody fly?
Mr. Shaw just kind of has this grin on his face. Hey, Keres, you remember
What?
the snowball?
Yeah.
You want to go for
Are
a
we
ride?
gonna have another snowball fight?
You want to go for a ride?
I don't see any snow.
Oh yeah.
There actually is like a little layer of snow all over everything.
No,
Here.
just kidding. It's not a lot of
Just
snow.
a little
for
bit.
snowball
Little
fight.
bit. Little bit of snow.
I just scoop up a little bit and throw it
Hey.
Well, I didn't mean that, but
around. Yes, but yes.
Real quick clarification. Do we feel like, is there snow everywhere else as well? Or is this like because we're closer to the cold woods kind of snow?
this feels like it's winter, so it's snow. It doesn't feel
It's
like
different
how
than-
dense it was when you
Yeah.
were there the last time. So, Mr. Shaw just kind of like looks up, and then he goes and he casts a spell, and all of a sudden that shimmering orange hand appears,
Huh.
and just like as a platform, like sits there. Go ahead, Keres.
Oh my gosh! How high am I gonna go?
I'll try to get you above the tree line.
Yes. I scramble in.
So it kind of like reaches around and clasps onto you a little bit, so you don't go flying off, and starts flying up through the trees. You gotta kind of dodge some tree branches as you go. He tries to avoid them for the most part, but
I literally put my hands over my mouth so I can scream into my hands because I'm so excited, and this is even better than an elevator.
Ren just gives Rodden a look of like, okay.
but eventually you reach through the top of the trees, and give me a perception roll.
8.
8.
I should have given you my stop sign.
So, you look around quick. You do see the mountains. You see the mountains. And otherwise, you just kind of are so taken up in this.
I'm so excited.
And Mr. Shaw then has to lower you down because the spell only lasts like a minute and brings it back down to rest you on the ground so you don't fall.
I keep my hand pointed in the direction of the mountain the whole time, so I remember.
Okay. So you land, your finger's pointed. So did you see where we need to go?
That was so cool, Mr. Shaw. That was like better than the elevator you have. Mountain that way.
There's mountains.
I don't
It's
know.
a range of mountains.
Oh.
So you remember.
Like mountains.
It's a whole bunch of mountains.
Go like this. Mountains are that way. So. That's all I saw.
Did you see anything else that would help you?
I saw the mountains.
Oof. And Raya's usually the one that helps us find where we're going in the woods.
She's good at looking at things.
Well, I don't think it'd be fair to not give Renan a ride up as well. Renan, would you like to take a ride
you love
up
it,
with my hand?
Renan.
No?
Oh.
Are you chicken?
What? Yes?
It's better than the elevator run.
I have a fear of falling.
Rodden, would you like to go up then? He just looks at what am I looking for?
A house or a bunch of extra cold stuff with ice statues. Or the road. You can look for the road too.
Okay.
Do you want me to go since I know what I'm looking for?
Yes.
Or do you want to go,
maybe.
Rodden?
I mean, I'll go if you want me to. If you're afraid, I can do it.
Let's go.
Okay. So Mr. Shaw looks at you, Renan. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So he casts
Don't scream.
again the hand. It reemerges and
Oh,
clasps
I'm
onto
not
you a
gonna
little bit.
Scream!
Pulls you up. You can give me a perception roll now.
Alright. Hope no one's still here. That's scream. That is a 18.
18. So you scan. You kind of know the direction of the mountains already, so you have a little bit of a baseline. And you begin scanning. The trees block off a lot of it. But you do, as you look, you're noticing, like, trees with, like, a little bit of snow on them, a little bit of snow on them, a little bit of snow on them. And then you see, sort of southwest of you, a patch that is very covered in snow. The trees are.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Will he be able to keep that direction on the way down, or
yeah,
does he need to figure out a way to mark something?
You can generally know the direction based off of where you are.
Cool.
See that in. So you come back through the trees.
Ow. That's a tree branch.
And you re-emerge on the ground.
Can you put me down now?
Yes, you're on the ground.
Oh.
Fun, huh?
No. It was terrifying.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know how Rye climbs those trees. It's weird. But that way, I think I saw the top of the trees were white.
Where the weird thing is?
So that way is a frozen patch, you're saying, or?
Yeah, like southwest of us. Wait, that is what you told me, right?
Southwest, yes.
Yeah.
Because you kind of could, like, get your bearings a little bit while you're up there.
Mm. I didn't see like a cabin or anything, did I?
No, there's too much tree coverage right now. So.
Any signs of the road?
It was hard to make out because it's.
Yeah.
I mean, it would just be like a big clearing, but you can't see any road either.
Cool. Okay. That's all I saw. But I do remember, I don't know how direct you guys want to take and how dangerous you think the woods are, but if we go closer to the mountains, we were a little bit more out in the open, and so there might be like, oh my gosh, I'm blanking out. What are they called? Not dragoons. What are the little things called that attack us?
Tractos?
Tractos, thank you. Wow, I don't know.
Drag
I'm out of my element. I'm sorry. But maybe we'd avoid other things here. I don't know. Just a thought.
Is the mountains really far away from where the patch is, Mark? Or, like, where is it all in relation?
So, I mean, the snow patch is definitely closer in the mountains. So you have to go basically past the snow patch to get to mountains if you want to go that way.
So he's saying, so that would mean we just bypass it entirely then?
Huh?
Or, I don't get what
So,
you're saying, I guess.
Look on the map in the Foundry.
Okay.
Ren's idea is like to go out of the woods, go along the mountain line until we see the patch, and then come directly in, to then potentially avoid other Molchstej in the woods.
I put you basically where
But
the
it would-
party is from.
I can't see the map at all.
Oh yeah, you don't have any visual on that, do you? One second.
Never mind. Just kidding. That's way far away. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Just kidding.
Can you see it?
Or we could get closer to the waters. No, that's fine. And would he see the lake?
The lake would be back behind you.
Because we'd be facing the mountain, right?
Why can I still not see the map?
Don't know. I put you on the map. Refresh.
Should I just refresh? What? It says my browser doesn't support this?
Yeah, you gotta use the other link, Rachel. This is why you gotta use that other link.
Okay.
So,
Stop using the special link. It's for special people.
Yep. That's for Mike only and Kelly only.
I have to find my password. It didn't say.
Anyways.
Here we go again.
Anyways.
Thank you, Discord search bar.
Never mind. I was misthinking it out in my head. Never mind. It would make way more sense going directly there. We're a lot closer to that than the mountain.
Hey, it still says my browser doesn't support it. I'm on the right link.
It always has that red banner. Just click it.
No, I know, but it says your browser doesn't support WebGeo rendering.
It always says that.
It
It always says that for me.
Try a different one then. Try a different
browser.
Yeah. But anyways, the picture doesn't even matter that much. Don't worry about it.
Keres, what are you talking about? Here, I can screenshot it for you.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, are we trying to go direct there, or are we trying to camp out? You guys have any other ideas?
Do we go without Riot, or other idea? Do we go to like close to the place, and then I can pick up a thing, and then we could teleport and get Raya, or do we do the whole thing without her?
Well, I am limited on my time I can do things, so...
I mean, we are here. We have Rod and we have Shaw.
Yeah, true.
No, Riot does a lot of damage, but... Maybe we can sneak in and get your mom out without even having to fight this thing.
Oh, you think?
What does your compass say? Is it pointing to this thing?
Yeah, what's my compass doing?
Sure. You pull it out, give me a survival check.
Oh, 19.
19. So you look at it. You feel like it's kind of spinning at first glance. It's just kind of going around. But then you feel like it kind of points more east, and then it points more west, and then it points back to east. And it just looks like it's spinning just like a first glance. But yeah, when you really closely examine it, it looks like it's just going back and forth to east and west a little more frequently.
And we've gotten rid of the runes in the north and south.
Well, you got rid of one that you saw that was like east of you, and then a southern one.
Okay.
We know there's potentially one in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Probably guessing one maybe north or northwest with Zangul, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
So when you say west, like towards this thing west, or
it's more towards the mountains.
Okay.
Like the higher part of the peaks, like the more northern section of peaks, than the snow part's a little more southwest.
Right. Oh, I want to go over the mountains again.
You want to try climbing again? Remember we fell like 400 times?
You guys fell 400 times.
You fell too.
Like once.
Carter was the only one that didn't fall.
I feel like I've worked on my climbing muscles since then.
Probably.
Mr. Shaw's just watching both of you.
Sorry, Mr. Shaw. This is how we decide things.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see what's going on in the field. Yes.
Reddit definitely picks up on that.
Such a nice way to put it.
You can see why we've been kidnapped more than any other team.
Yeah, I mean, we could try going to it and see if we can.
Let's look ahead. Let's try and figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get an eye on this thing. That's what we're here for, right? It's your mom.
I mean, we could wait till it gets more and more snowy, and then we know to be extra quiet and watch out. And we have to find out like what it is, even because we don't even know what it is.
Plus, your hit points are only good for another like 7.5 hours or so.
What's a hit point?
Your extra vitality that you're feeling right now.
Makes you want to punch more things?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's like when you eat candy, more energy, more. Vitality.
Oh, Mr. Shaw, we have a friend. Oh, and Rodden too. We have a friend, and we named him Candy Goblin. And he's a little thing. He's like this big, and he's the one that showed me my mom. And we're friends. So if you see him, can you tell me?
Okay. Yeah.
Speaking of
He
which,
likes candy.
a divine sense. Just for
Alright.
fun. Just kind of doing a quick look around.
Yeah, you look around. You don't see anything. Nothing.
Shiv in the chat. Shaw's getting more disappointed and anxious.
I'm gonna have to make more more injections.
But you watch as Mr. Shaw kind of casts a spell that you recognize Keres to be mage armor. Casts it about himself. Would you like some as well, Keres?
Oh, I did mine. Mark, I usually say I just mark out a thing
Sure.
every night before I go, and I'll do the double.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good.
just making sure. I actually do mine. I did mine last night, and it's still happening.
Perfect.
But thanks. I should have given you mine, then we could have traded.
Oh, it's fine. And you watch too as like he casts that. There's like an extra layer of like shimmeriness that just kind of like circles around him for a second.
What was that?
It shines more than yours does.
Oh, it's just a little bit of extra protection around me.
Like how?
Just with my magic, I'm able to defend myself more. If you stay
Ooh.
close to me too, I can defend you a little bit as well.
Okay. That's cool. Is he wearing his suit and tie like in the woods right now?
It's like a really nice overcoat, like bundled up, and he's got nice gloves on. But you see the suit still underneath it. Yes.
That's so great. Are you afraid you're gonna get your clothes teared up? Because those are really rich people clothes.
Oh, I can fix them. That's fine.
Me too. Okay.
Rodden, are you okay? You know, do you have a shimmering thing too?
You want one?
I mean, I have this other stuff on. He's like, you can see like a protective layer of clothing he's wearing. Basically armor.
It's like 40 hoodies.
Yeah.
Extra padding.
Padded leather. 20 hoodies.
Yeah, he's armored. He's got armor.
I'm not as mobile, but
Puff, puff.
would I know mechanically around what that is, just so I know if I want to use a spell on him?
It's basically studded leather that he has. 12 plus dex. And he's very quick.
Very okay. So he's doing all right. Okay, cool.
Hey, Mr. Shaw, I had a question.
Yeah.
If we find the place soon and there's frozen things like the squirrels and also my mom, if you use fire, will it melt them like an ice cube?
I don't know. I don't know if we want to find out on your mother. If we are testing it, maybe it'd be better for a squirrel or something.
Oh, it is a good thing Raya is not here, Mr. Shaw. She would not be happy you just recommended a squirrel.
Or
She's really good at making
bird
squirrels.
or something else.
A bird
I don't know.
could be done. Like a crow. We all hate crows.
You
Laura
don't like
was a
crows
crow.
very
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Okay,
And
yeah,
we're
that's
all
why.
showing our low intelligence so well.
Shall we get moving?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Let us go.
I like this. You're kind of replacing Raya. It's working well. You fit in, Mr. Shaw.
Yes, let's go.
Usually she tells us to move.
But he'll start heading out. Does anybody want to take the lead?
Well, I usually help Raya, but
Yeah, I do not want to take the lead.
So do you want one of them to take the lead?
I'll probably. Can I help her? So like, since I have like good perception, I'll help you take the lead, sort of thing. So like I'll be the Keres and you be the Raya.
We could do that.
So you roll with advantage, Keres?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that your decision here?
Unless someone is like saying, like, who's good at it? Who's good at like walking through the woods and not getting confused?
I mean, you can ask one of the other two to do it if you'd like, but if you do not feel confident,
what do I have? I think I have like just a +2.
That's way better than I have. I got a -1.
Like a -1, yeah.
Got lost right outside the city.
I mean, we could ask. Could I roll and then one of the other two roll?
sure.
Potentially?
Which one would you like
Instead?
to roll?
Did Rodden seem like he could navigate okay? When he was, because we've
I
seen
feel-
him running around.
I mean, he
Didn't
does all right.
Rodden also, if I remember, he always succeed against our wisdom saves really well. So like it would make sense that we would think he's pretty wise, right?
I mean, that's kind of a meta thing with wisdom saves being equated to.
Well, I just
that,
figured
but-
since like if we know what the spell does and if he's like always like defending it from us.
Both of them seem like they are fairly wise individuals. So
Yeah, I wasn't trying to go number wise meta with it, but
both of them
I
feel
was
like
trying to stay narratively with
they
it.
both are pretty wise and savvy when it comes to getting around. So
Okay.
you could pick either one.
Okay, Mr. Shaw.
All right, Mr. Shaw rolling as well. So you just roll straight. He will roll as well. All right.
Oh, not bad. 16.
All right. So you and Mr. Shaw are at the front, walking, and there's a few times he's just like, I think it's more this direction, Keres, but
Are you sure? Oh, yeah, you're probably right.
um,
Immediate.
You
but
guys want to try and be quiet when we approach? When we start seeing the cold.
when you get closer, yeah, okay. Because you're moving already kind of half speed. You're going through woods right now.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit of difficult terrain at this point, but you continue to push forward, keeping an eye out. I'm assuming, Ryan, why don't you roll perception, because that's what you wanted to do. Keeping an eye out for dangers.
22.
Sure. But you're going and moving, and you're a few hours into your journey going through the woods, and it's taking a little bit longer because of the snow, the little bit of snow that's there. The woods are a little difficult to move at times. You got to kind of move around certain places to navigate them. But Mr. Shaw and Keres seem to keep you going the right direction for the most part. But as you walk closer and closer, it gets colder and colder feeling as you go. You just kind of feel the chill hitting deeper and penetrating through your clothing.
Oh, there's cool ass trees here.
So is this sort of what you were talking about?
It was like this like a while ago too, when it wasn't even snowing anywhere else.
Well, shall we move forward a little more stealthily now?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me stealth rolls, everybody.
Oof.
Rod did not get a natural 20
Rod.
this time, so
27.
very nice.
Can we just do a math problem and say I rolled a 24 if I'm -3 from Keres?
What?
I got a 3.
You have a 3. Okay.
Oh my
We combine our scores.
god. Please.
Just carry me, Keres.
So both Mr. Shaw and Renan seem to be having a little bit of trouble navigating this. It's getting slipperier, and the snow gets a little more crunchy as you're going, as it's a little more firm, getting a little deeper. Keres and Rodden seem to be doing all right with it. but the two of you
Or super good.
are having a little bit of trouble. But you keep moving closer, and the snow gets deeper. You notice frost beginning to cover more all of the sides of the trees. The chill hitting even more as you go forward. I need Constitution saving throws from everybody.
Of course. Everyone gets a +4 around me.
Yay!
Okay.
15.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Nice. You all seem to be able to keep pushing through, but it feels like it's getting to that point where it's cold is creeping into you, almost like stiffening up your joints a little bit. Your fingers get a little harder to bend. It's
I
getting
do
rough.
like prestidigitation on everyone to like warm things.
Yeah.
I like go in a little rotation on like your coats and stuff.
Yeah, it lasts a little bit, but Mr. Shaw kind of helps as well. You only can have it up for 3 at a time as well. But Mr. Shaw can kind of keep it going for all of you to help give you that little extra bit of warmth. But it's getting so cold that it almost feels like it's overwhelming your little cantrip with how cold it is.
No. Okay. Do we remember it being that cold the last time, or is it worse?
It feels worse than you remember it being. Maybe it's the season adding to its cold effect feeling, or maybe it's growing. You're not really sure.
Okay.
But you keep moving, keep pushing more through the snow. It's getting deeper and deeper as you go, and it starts kind of at ankle deep and then moves up to about mid-calf deep. And then it starts to get up to like knee deep of snow. And that cold sets in even more. Can I get another Constitution saving throw from everybody? I'll keep in mind as well the prestidigitation stuff. Give you a little bit of a bonus for that. I'll give you a +2 bonus for that, we'll say.
Wow. Should we add that in when we tell you our
Yeah,
score?
just add that into your total.
Okay.
19.
21.
19, 21. Okay. Again,
I
you all feel like you're able to keep pushing forward despite how cold it is and setting in.
I had a question.
Yes.
I was about to do clairvoyance.
Okay.
However, I didn't realize it has a focus worth at least 100 GP. So does that mean we should just work that out later and I don't have it? I forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that was even.
We can work that out later, yeah.
Sure. Okay. Just kidding. Then I'm not using
What were you hoping to use the spell for? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I can put it within. It has to be within a mile of. It has a range of a mile, but I was actually hoping to put a sight focus on near where my mom was, because I can do it in a location I'm familiar with.
Okay. I'll say
So
you get one cast without the object. We'll do that.
Okay.
I'll give it to you
Nice.
one time for free, and then you'll need an
Thanks.
object from this point on.
But mommy casting.
Yeah, you feel
Power of mom.
you
Oh,
feel that
no.
desire, and you feel kind of Roz within you, sort of pushing the spell out.
So cool.
You sense like you'll need something to sort of focus in on it next time, but you get a sense for the spell. You cast it out. Let me see this. Sense remain in place. Duration can't be attacked.
I can also switch between seeing and hearing, but I can only do one at a time.
Super cool though.
Okay. So you send that out to kind of where you remember your mom being in that patch of trees.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like I whisper, like, I'm gonna try something, and then just keep walking, but I think I got something cool. And I like go.
Okay.
I've never seen her do this before.
Your eyes kind of shadow over. Like there's a bit of shadow that fills your eyes as you're looking through it. Are you listening or seeing? What do you want to do with it? How do you want
I'm seeing first.
Okay. So you start looking. You notice the snow-covered trees around. And you notice a hole in the snow where it looks like your mom was. No longer there.
Okay.
Wasn't
I switched
expecting.
to listening.
Wow.
I switched to listening.
All right. Give me a perception roll.
21. Actually rolled really good for that.
You listen. It's very quiet. But there's a little bit of sound coming from one direction. It's very faint. Very faint sound. The crunching of snow. And you're all standing still too, so you... It's not you.
Yeah, at one point you see her go, but then she just keeps focusing. I switch back to sight. Can I go to the direction of where I heard the...
Can you move it?
I think you can look around in the the whole direction of the orb, but you can't move.
Yeah, so I mean, you're looking and there's like trees blocking a lot of it. It's very dense trees.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all. The sound is coming from the other side of the trees.
Okay. Did the footsteps sound like big footsteps like the person before, or did they sound littler?
It sounds like, larger crunches.
Okay. If I look around, I remember there's like squirrels and stuff too. Do I see any of like the other frozen things still there?
You look around, see a couple, yeah. There's a couple birds and squirrels and trees that you can just make out.
Okay. So they're still there.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll kind of spend, the spell lasts for 10 minutes.
I will say too, there's like pathways through the snow. It looks like something walks through it.
Oh, okay. Was there a pathway around the place where my mom was?
Yes.
What kind of footprints?
It's more just like a path, like it's drug through the snow almost. It's not like footprints in like a shallow snow. It's just like pushed through deep snow. And there's like a little bit of a hole and crater where you know your mom was.
Okay. Yeah, so I have 10 minutes on this.
Okay.
So I'll kind of alternate between listening and looking, seeing if I get any other info.
Okay. Not much changes in those times. It's mostly quiet, besides the occasional sound of something moving, whether it be snow or like a twig snapping, or it's very quiet otherwise, like very eerily quiet for most of it.
Okay. And no one shows up.
You feel a little tap on you.
My eyes get like unshadowed.
Yep.
Hi, okay.
Yeah. What was that?
Ross just showed it to me.
Yeah, what was that?
I looked at the place where we were.
Real quick, give me one more Constitution check or save. Keres, as you're doing that.
Who cares?
Okay.
Keres, just Keres.
It's so funny. I'm rolling really bad. Like I rolled like a 3, a 6, and now an 8. Like I'm slowly getting better.
Uh-huh.
But my Constitution score is so high with Renan's thing. It's been fine.
Yeah.
So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
Okay.
22. If you're counting prestidigitation still.
Perfect. Yeah, you feel like it's so cold you almost lose your concentration on this spell. But you're able to fight through that and still maintain it.
Okay. Roz just showed me how to do a thing where I could look, like a long ways, like I could spy on people's.
Oh, that's
You can
That's
spy
cool.
on people? That's cool.
you done in the right way.
I mean, that would have been great at the arena, huh, Rodden?
Yeah. Yes, yeah, cool.
We'd always spy on people.
Oh, yeah.
Bad people.
That'd be
Yeah,
interesting.
spy bad people.
Yeah, totally. That'd be great.
Yeah. Okay, but this is kind of bad though, because I looked to where my mom was, and
Are you okay, Red?
Sorry, the ground underneath me just moved. All of a sudden, it's really slippery here.
Right at that point, Cringe does. You feel the ground rumble. It's just perfect. Yes.
Oh my god. The startle on your face was really real too, so it just added to the moment. Okay, but I was looking, and my mom's not there anymore.
Really?
Yeah, there's still the squirrels and there's still the deers, but there's no my mom.
That's interesting.
Do you think she saw us? Looking at it?
I don't know.
Just imagining her. Where did she saw us? Maybe. Either way, we gotta find out. Did you hear anything else?
I heard
See anything else?
I just heard some footsteps, but I couldn't see. Like, I couldn't move like the spying thing around. I could only just be in one place.
Okay. Maybe she's better now?
I don't know. There's a big hole in the ground. Like they just picked up the momsicle.
Oh. Maybe whatever it is knew that we were there earlier and is keeping it.
Well, that's what I mean, because we were looking at it.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh. Well, what would you like to do? Oh my goodness! Don't slip in the snow, Renan. It's okay.
Sorry, these boots were made for walking, just not in the snow.
I mean, if we went to go look, would that be dumb?
No, we gotta go figure this out.
Or like look around it? But something's waiting for us. It sounded like big footsteps.
We can figure it out. We're here.
I mean,
Creepy
we're all here
music.
for you, Keres. We're here to help you. Whatever comes up.
Thanks.
You got Shaw here and Rodden.
Yeah, the best team besides Raya. I really miss her right now.
Yeah, she could be very sneaky.
But the best team, basically, except Raya. Okay, so I don't think that I can do that again unless I got something to help me look at it.
Maybe I can see about helping you out with something. Keres?
Yeah?
Return to the city? Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, I mean, let's just try and get as close as we can. You know, maybe we're not the stealthiest, but we have our own strengths.
Okay. And we should watch out too, because if this person is mean, like, I mean, I know they're mean, but like extra mean, like maybe they like have stuff around to make it. Like maybe they're waiting. You know what I mean?
True.
Like trap.
Be ready for everything. Okay.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Yeah. Mr. Shaw, can you do the thing that I do where you poof around?
I cannot teleport around as you do.
Okay.
I think I need to rework kind of how you cast your spell. It's a little different than how I would cast spells, but maybe potentially I can learn how to do what you do.
Oh, okay. So if we need to get out of there quick, I can only take one person, not everyone.
And Rodden will say as well, I mean, yeah, I can get one out too as long as I don't use my spells.
Oh, yeah.
But
Okay. So if it gets super bad, we can both poof away with one of the others.
so I can make sure I keep one of those spells that I can do.
Yeah. Okay, that works. I feel really like jittery. Do you guys feel really jittery? I don't know why.
I feel
It's
very
really
cold,
cold.
yeah. It's very chilly.
I think we need to make a decision soon. The longer we're here, I think the worse it's going to be for us.
Well, I mean, we can go look. Yeah, that's what the decision is, right? Unless you guys think of something else.
Good luck.
I think we're here. We should definitely try to accomplish this.
Are we close enough if I do guidance while I do stealth that it would work, or no? Still won't be enough.
Just with how slow you have to move, like it's half speed of half speed
like quarter.
to move. At stealth, it would be pretty hard to do that.
Okay. I'll try and still stay a bit back, I think.
Okay, so you're near the back of the group. All right. Are we going forward? Okay.
Do this, Keres.
You guys can do this.
Everybody give me stealth rolls as you move forward.
Oh, there goes my wing dice.
Oh no!
Good thing it's on a padded floor.
Yeah.
I lost my sheet of paper, so I need to grab a new one.
I should have just re-rolled. It's another 3.
Oof.
Ooh.
It's like, is that a nat 20? Oh, that's a 2.
So close.
Luckily, no cracks. So I think we're good.
Good.
Also, happy birthday, Kayla!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! You are here for our TPK.
So scared over here.
We all become popsicles on this day.
All right, what'd you get,
That's not a
Keres?
TPK. In a 12.
12. Ren, what'd you get?
Great.
3?
Great.
3. Okay.
Just ready to roll initiative?
As you are all moving forward, I mean, it's very cold. It's harder and harder to walk through the snow. It's almost feeling like it's not possible to move without crunching around a bit and making significant noise through this very cold and stiff snow. Surprisingly, though, Rodden does all right. It's like another natural 20 for him with the stealth.
Oh my goodness. That boy.
That boy. But everybody else is moving through a bit more rough and crunching around. But you're approaching and looking around, and you start seeing, like in trees, little squirrels and little birds. As the snow gets thicker and thicker, the cold gets more biting. You're just looking around like the trees and trying to see any side of movement, but there's so much tree coverage, it's all blocking every direction you're looking. But you keep pushing forward. You eventually see what looks like a deer frozen in place. And you keep moving.
Is there like a squirrel on the ground? I like look to Mr. Shaw. I'm like, don't we like try to melt it, or was that just a joke?
Maybe hold off on that until we need to.
Okay.
I just pick up a squirrel and put it in my back for later.
Sure. You have a frozen squirrel in your bag.
Just slowly like putting it in your bag.
But as you're walking, you are
That was
seeing
choice.
these kind of pathways through the snow of something that's moving through it. Clearing walkways from location to location between all the pathways and the trees. It looks like it scours through all of this opening frequently. Snow is beginning to fall as well from the trees as you enter in.
Mr. Shaw, would you want to do the thing again, or no?
I don't have many high-level spells left. So it depends if you think it's worth it.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Ren just wanted to go on a ride again.
I didn't want to go. I was going to give someone the shield.
But you press in a little more as you go. Crunching through the snow. The eerie quiet continues to fill your air. You hear a little bit of a sound, though, as you approach. A little bit of a deep growl. Something is aware of your presence.
Can we look at it?
It's,
So
I can't
we know
tell if
something's
you're-
aware.
it's a little bit
our
behind.
presence?
It's behind trees. You just it hears you, whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, is there any way we can look? We can like.
Sure, give me a perception roll as you begin to sort of look around.
Gonna subtle cast protection from evil and good on myself.
Okay,
5.
5. Keres, you're peeking around, looking all over the place, trying to find something. You see nothing. And you feel that protective energy from Alasha begin to cover you.
Do you hear a growl?
Yeah, and now it's quiet again.
Does it sound like the same? Because that like it sounded before like a voice, and it was like yelling at us.
Yeah, it
Remember-
sounds like a growl to you. Not like it's just something growling. Almost like a growl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did we try to talk to that thing? Is it a nice growl?
Does it hurt? Already knows it's here.
Hey,
Did you say hey?
yo. Does anything happen?
No, it's quiet.
Are you nice or mean?
You listen. Running in Keres, please give me perception checks.
I'm waiting for like the head over top of us or something.
12.
21.
21.
Yeah, 21.
you're all looking around. And like emerging from the snow, standing up behind, is a figure with long limbs, long arms, big body that sort of comes up over top of Keres behind her. She can't see it at this point. The skin is bluish, the hair is long and hanging down, wearing sort of this ragged over like shawl type thing. There's bits of bone and frozen pieces that are hanging from the fabric. I can be nice.
I just turned Keres around.
But should I be?
Just like looks up.
Everyone just like turns to look at this thing. It's not like gigantic, but it's looming over top of you a little bit.
I mean, we're pretty nice, so is this your house?
This thing's face, and now that you look more closely at it, is tight to its skin, like tight to its bones, and little, almost like a skull you can kind of see, and the hint of blue kind of glowing in its eyes. You notice on top of its head, like a crown made of icicles protruding from the top of its head. And in one of its hands is a long staff. What brings you here?
Can I roll insight?
Want to join the rest? Sure, insight roll.
Yeah. You're right,
Yeah,
this music works pretty good.
Brendan's right next to Keres, but like one step back, so like able to protect her if needed, but like letting her
Sure.
take the lead.
11.
It's hard to tell. This is very foreign to you.
Does it look like a demon at all? Like, are there any similar traits? Or does this look like super different?
You can give me an investigation roll.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt earlier. I was going to say Divine Sense, but I didn't want to interrupt the role play.
If you want Divine Sense, you can as well right now.
A 10.
Yeah, again, Keres, you're really unsure about this. What is even standing before you? Anything about this? Renan, as you look at this, you don't get anything. No ping on this.
Interesting. That helps him with a lot of different things.
I'm looking between everyone,
Yeah.
and then I just...
Shaw just kind of approaches. So we are here for one of your collection pieces. Would you be willing to part with one of them? The head just kind of creaks, turns towards him. No, I will add 4, I believe.
Oh, well, you might not, like, need to, because we could be, like, friends. You know, like, what are you doing out here? You're alone. There's, like, not people to talk to. Like, maybe we could talk to you.
Talk about what?
Anything you want. What do you like to talk about? Do you like to talk about snow? Like where you got all your frozen things?
You
Like the one that
already
looks...
talk more than I like. I
Oh.
prefer quiet.
Reddit doesn't say anything, but like, just puts his hands up like, we can be quiet.
Where'd you find that person that looks like me?
She examines you. Kind of looks you up and down. Are you related?
Yup. Yeah.
Looks amongst the rest of you. Any other relationships here?
I don't think so. I mean, that's why I was hoping we could get her.
We're his right-hand team.
You want to join her?
I was hoping that we could help her because she's a popsicle right now.
This big grin starts to come across her face. These long, sharp teeth. Yes, I think I'll put you right beside her. You can be together forever. Then you won't talk anymore.
She might find a way.
Can I, as we're talking, can I look around and make sure I don't see my mom anywhere?
Sure, perception roll.
Oh, Keres, 5.
No, I mean this figure is very scary to be around as well, and it's hard to keep focus on anything else.
Okay. Yeah, I just kind of look between there. Like, I don't want to be a statue.
Would you be willing to trade? And we'll leave you alone the rest of your collection if you give up one. It's a really big guy that likes to fight people that we could bring here if you want. He'd be a really nice addition to your collection.
You watch as she just slides across the top of the stone, basically, with ease, closer to you, Renan.
Mm-hmm.
Big guy. I think you would do it very well already.
Yeah, probably not. Just to be honest.
Slides around a little bit more. Sort of encircling you with this bit of snow on the ground. There's like a little trail that she travels through.
Do I feel like she's trying to do something with it?
You can give me an insight roll.
Backed out of it. It's 15.
15?
I don't know, my insight was that high.
Okay. You think maybe it's an intimidation tactic? You're not really sure. Again, this creature is very unfamiliar to you.
Can I try and step out of this little circle and kind of circle her back the other way, if that's what she's trying to do?
Sure.
Just want to make sure she doesn't make a full circle around me.
Okay. So, out of fear, it's some sort of spell or something. You remove yourself from the area a little bit. It would require you to be a little further away from the rest of the people then.
No, I'd stay. You'd stay there. You'd have to move away.
Okay.
I was thinking like moving around, like the angle where Keres is at, but no, that's fine.
Okay.
So where'd you put her now?
She's continuing to circle around at this point. And looking at you.
I don't like this, Keres.
You'll see. At that point, she does complete the circle.
Yeah.
Oh.
Felt like it.
Keres wasn't picking up on it.
I need all of you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Quite narrative.
And there's a +4 from you, right, Ren?
Yes. For anyone within 10 feet.
Okay. So anybody who's there gets a +4.
21.
Except this creepy person.
Except the
That's
creature.
right.
Okay.
I deny it from her.
Sure. Okay. What did you get, Keres?
I forgot.
21,
I
you
think.
said? Okay.
Yeah.
Brennan, what'd you get?
Natural 20, 23.
Nice.
He was ready.
No!
You both are ready. But as
Or 25, actually.
she kind of completes that, suddenly the snow just kind of bursts out in places. Like bits of snow come flying out and pummeling into you guys. Some of you can dodge all the way a little bit more than others. Mr. Shaw, unfortunately, gets hit full for it.
Oh, buddy.
But the rest of you will take half. Rodden avoids it entirely.
Nice job.
As you take... let me look quick.
Oh, dear. I was like, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this.
That was smart. I think Keres was just like, maybe she could tell me where she put it.
I was so tempted to grab you with him, but I was like, nah.
So it would be 8 points of bludgeoning and 5 points of cold. So that's reduced down to 4 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of cold for each of you. Let me double check something on this real quick.
Rodden didn't give us any temp, right?
No, he was not able to. Okay. So that is...
What is it? Shaw, Keres, and I have the 20, and Rodden has the 15 or something like that?
Yeah, Shaw has 15, Rodden has 20 from you.
Okay, so swap that. Cool.
Okay. So yeah, the snow comes bludgeoning out, just like you feel the cold hitting you, as you are able to avoid most of it, and she just begins to like sink into the snow a little bit. And we're gonna roll for initiative after our break here. So, so stick around, everybody, as we are about to get into a combat for our second half here. So stick around. There'll be a question of the day too on the break screen that we'd love to have you answer, and make some friends in the chat, and we'll be right back shortly with the second half of this. See you all soon. right, we're back, everybody. Back at this, ready to go. And as you can see, we're already on our encounter screen because that's what we're starting off with, is an encounter. So exciting. So exciting. What music did I check?
Can I give some insight today?
Sure.
Mark's walking away after break, and I go, "I love you," and he goes, "You might not have."
We'll see. This is my creation over our trip, Rachel. I worked on this while on the trip. I made the stats for this thing, so it's gonna be fun.
Horses?
Those are representing deer. I don't have deer in my image assets, so. But those are deer.
No squirrels. How dare you?
There are some birds in the trees. Maybe you can see them in a few spots.
Oh wait, you really put the thing?
I did put some squirrels and birds in the trees, though.
Oh wait,
There might not be any right there, but like if you look around, maybe you'll find some.
Cleos are like, wow.
We want to see.
It's little Easter eggs for you to find, depending on where you go in this fight.
Sounds good.
But yes, our party just encountered some creepy-looking, long, dangly-armed monster who
Talk about me like that.
was very interested in adding to a collection of frozen creatures, it seems. So, we're going to see if that works out for them or the party. So, we're going to roll initiative with this right now. So, Keres, right, and give me some initiative rolls.
Oh, Keres.
Very, very narrative.
I rolled a 1.
You got a 1. For a
But I
total
have a
of
4.
5? 4? Okay.
4.
And Renan.
Didn't roll a 1 as well, just for twin's sake, but I have advantage, so that's a natural 20.
Nice.
21.
21, nice.
But finally, the advantage actually comes in handy. That's still not going to go
That
very
works
far.
out great for you. Alrighty. Let's see. How's the music? Anybody who's on the stream too? Is it too loud? I can't really tell too well. But yeah, music is a little loud. Okay, turn it down a little bit. There we go. So, initiative has been rolled. Top of the round, we are down Raya for this fight as well. So we'll see what happens coming up here. So, the fun thing about this thing is at the top of the round, a lair action goes off. You are in this thing's lair. So,
You like in the woods or in the circle?
where you are in the lair of this thing. So,
Okay.
just so you all know, in this place, every space is difficult terrain. So everything counts as 2 movement. And now that the fight has begun, like, everything's picked up, the wind blows a little harder, the cold sets in a little deeper, and right at the top of this, you all take 5 points of cold damage.
Begins ticking.
Okay. I then need you, Renan, because you are concentrating on something, to give me a concentration check at disadvantage.
Oh my god. Concentration checks. 20.
20, you're good. You
Nice.
maintain concentration.
Just
All right.
kidding. 16.
16, you're still good. DC is 10 for that. Okay. Renan, you're the first to go as this creature has gone into the snow somewhere.
Oh, so dip down?
Yeah, it's like ducked into the snow somewhere. You don't know where this thing is.
Whoa.
Very cool.
Can't hold a quick in action, can I? Guess I'll have to flip those. I'm gonna quicken spell Fire Shield. You see like flames, kind of like the same thing. His symbols appear, and then they all kind of turn red, and then go to the shield, and flames go up this time. And then where was the spot that I saw her last go into the snow?
It would have been kind of near Keres in this corner up here.
Okay. He'll here, and I'm gonna hold Booming Blade.
Okay.
See if with melee.
Sounds good. All right. Oh, one more thing I forgot. Shaw failed his save on the last one, so he is prone right now as well. My bad. Forgot about that.
He like fell over?
Fell over from the bludgeoning and everything knocking him around.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, buddy, you're supposed to be the best of us, man.
Yeah, he's clearly not built for this, apparently. He's been doing really
Yeah.
bad. All right.
Ez Hill feel, I don't know why.
What'd you say?
Why do I get another Ez Hill feel?
Oh, no.
I'm just trying to protect it.
All right. So that's your turn, Renan. You're holding Booming Blade. Sounds good. Rodden's turn. Rodden. He brings out his blade with his bonus action. Or is that action? I can't remember.
It's bonus action.
Okay, so he brings that out. And yeah, he's going to also ready an attack for anything that gets within 5 feet of him with his blade. So he prepares himself. Because he's not moving as well, I'll steady aim it as well.
Nice.
So that's what I'll do for that. All right. This creature's turn. I'm trying to think what it would do in this situation. Yeah, I think it would reemerge from the snow. And here's for the chat to get their first view of this thing. I think the players too, because you didn't see this yet. Reemerging from the snow there. I'll zoom in real quick so everyone can get a good look at it. Look at that beauty. So gorgeous.
Wow. I mean, nice hair.
She reemerges, and you watch as she begins to cast a spell. And
I will counterspell her.
You're gonna counterspell? Okay.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me for that one.
What do I add?
It should say in your spell, right?
Probably. I'll look. You see,
There's all the rules in every spell and every...
an ability check using your spellcasting ability, so that means just like your charisma.
Yeah, I had your charisma in that roll.
Oh, yeah, I got a 10.
10. Your counterspell fails.
Okay.
This is the first time I think that's happened to you.
I think so, yeah.
Wow.
Whoa.
This is crazy. All right. Well, anyways, as this spell goes off, you attempt to interrupt it, but it just pushes back as it overpowers your spell casting. And you watch as walls of snow begin to emerge from the ground. Let me draw this real quick where the line would be. I need to probably change the color because I think it's preset at white, which would be very hard to see in this. Let's see if this works. here. How many segments does this do? Up to 10 10-foot square panels.
I feel like it's Keres versus the anti-Keres.
Oh wow, I'd never read this spell, so I really gotta. Or you can shape a flat surface made up of 10 square.
All the wall ones have so much text to them.
Yeah.
I think there's like a lot of wall ones on
Shape a flat surface.
this list. Of videos.
Yeah, I'm just gonna guess on this because I'm not sure I did this right, but I'm just gonna do it like this. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll just say that's a big wall of snow that just emerges up. It's very tall around you. And that would be, actually it would cut through here, excuse me. Yeah. I should have prepared this spell better. Let me redo this. Drawing tool again. 1, 2, 3.
Mark, this isn't the art stream.
Sorry. So, this wall goes through your space, Renan, your space, Karen, your space, Rodden, and I think Shaw will be fine on this. So I need all 3 of those characters to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
He gets a +4.
So it's just Renan, Rodden. Okay.
25.
Nice.
15.
15, you said?
15.
Was it 19 or 15? Sorry.
1-9. Sorry.
1-9. Okay. All right. So you all succeed. You will take half damage on this. Half to 16 cold damage from that.
This is all cold damage?
Yeah. So
I think I take half that as well because my fire shield. Should have cold damage. It's just a main damage.
Keres, from you watch as Shaw sends out that little protective aura and protects you, eating up all 16 of your damage.
What?
Yeah. It just like blocks the cold from hitting you, and you're able to back up a little bit. Rodden, though, with his positioning, gets pushed to the opposite side of the wall. And for some reason it has the wrong face on Rodden again. I don't know why it did that again.
Unable again.
There he is. There's... Oh, that still changes the wrong one. My goodness.
Okay.
Why does this not work?
You know his heart.
We do.
But, okay. With
How tall is the
that-
wall?
It's like 10 feet tall, I believe. That's what it says.
Okay.
That's the really old Rodden. My goodness, that's not even close. Okay, I'll just fix this later. I'm having a great time today.
Made him younger. What's happening?
I'll do Shaw's turn, and I want to try and mess with that a little bit. So, Shaw, on his turn, now that he's blocked by this wall, he will... What spell should he cast? Yeah, with it being locked view, he will... He's going to cast Firebolt on one of the sections of wall to try to melt through it.
Oh, that's fine.
So roll a hit, should be easy. Yeah, he hits.
He misses.
Shaw, you stay in the office from now on.
Mr. Shaw, let us handle this.
See why you had to make injection people in the first place.
And let me look.
And for Shaw to just come out with some like crazy
So,
stuff, too.
yeah, he just fires off a firebolt as he backs up a little bit at the section of wall, and he will have melted through that, no problem. So let me redraw this wall again. So we go here. There's a hole there. Now, so he melts through that. That is Shaw's turn. Legendary action at this point. That happens now when you're this high level.
Okay.
I don't think any of you would see this, so. Okay. Keres, your turn.
Okay. So you said movement is a lot slower, right?
Movement is half speed for you.
Half speed. Okay. Can I move like... Oh my gosh. Sorry, my mouse is still broken and it cannot drag things anymore. Quick drag. I want to... Oh, okay, first of all, Mr. Shaw absorbed some stuff. So, hey, you did it, Mark.
I did it, yes.
And so she's like, whoa, thanks, that was so cool, Mr. Shaw. And then, she kind of... I think I'd want to step in between the wall so I can see both sides.
Yep.
And if I don't see her, I'll hold... Yeah, I'll hold an action.
What are you holding?
I'll hold, sorry, I'm going between 3 different spells. I will hold Wall of Fire.
Okay. What's your trigger?
I see her.
Okay.
I would just make sure if she's like, but with the caveat, like, if she's like close to Mr. Shaw or something, I'm not gonna like roast him alive, you know? So it's like, if it's something I can acceptably do Wall of Fire with.
Okay.
When I see her.
Okay. So wall of fire at her without other people in the way. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. So that spell is cast in your hands, just so you remember
Yep,
that.
we're just waiting. And
Okay.
I know I can't counterspell that. Like, I can't counterspell it.
Okay. Renan, one more thing. On your turn, you need a concentration because the wall of ice that hits you. Just disadvantage for that. Concentration with the cold will be a disadvantage for this, just so you know. Yes?
Bonus action. I want Roz.
Okay, Roz, you send him out. Where do you want Roz to be?
I want him by Mr. Shaw.
Okay, what do you want him to do?
If he sees her, try and get her. If not, maybe just offer as much protection as he can for now.
Okay. Sounds good. Renan, what'd you get for your concentration check?
A 1-3, 13.
You are good. Okay, top of the round. Back to the lair action. All of you take 5 points of cold damage. Please, concentration check for both of you. Disadvantage.
3 or 2 for me.
It'd be 2 for you.
Beating a 10.
10 is the DC, yep.
16, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Alright, that is that. Okay, Renan, your turn. As the wind continues to rush around you, the snow beating your face.
Like she went down into the snow or like out of my vision.
The wall blocks your vision, so you don't know what happened.
I could see her in her spot there at the end.
I didn't build a wall that was like the wall's like a thick wall. I just couldn't build a wall for you
Gotcha.
not to see.
Okay. Guess will go back up here.
Okay.
Hold a chromatic orb at first level.
Okay.
In case I see her.
Seeing her, okay. Does that require concentration to hold the spell?
It might.
I've never heard that before.
I think it does.
It actually might.
To hold the spell, I think that requires concentration. Because if you hit damage, you lose concentration on that spell.
Right.
So, just want to make sure you are sure you want to do that.
Hold a dash.
Hold in a dash instead. So dash towards her. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, that works.
Anything else?
I'll quicken spell. SC step. Mirror image.
Do mirror image up. Okay. Sounds good. Rodden's turn. Oh, man. He'll just say she went into the snow somewhere. I don't know where she went with his. And he will inch a little bit forward, trying to look. Not too far, though. He doesn't want to get too far, and he'll ready an attack in case something happens, because he doesn't have much else to do, and he wants to hold a spell slot in case you guys got to get out of there. So that's his turn. With that, it is the creature's turn. She reemerges over here.
So we can all pew
She
pew.
comes through the snow. Real quick, just give me a perception check to see if you noticed her versus her stealth.
15.
15, Keres, you do not notice her.
I
Is it 5?
5, okay. So neither of you noticed it before, so she gets her thing off. and then you guys can do your thing. Okay.
Okay.
So she sees you all standing there and unleashes another spell at all of you. I need each of you to make a Constitution saving throw, please. Rodden is protected from this, though, being on the other side of the wall.
That's pretty great.
Wow, Shaw, what are you doing, man? That is a 10 plus 4, or 14 from him.
27.
27, nice. That's really good.
26.
Look at y'all go with your Constitution saving throw stuff.
So hardy.
Let me see. I'm gonna see about rolling this in D&D Beyond. It's gonna be a lot easier. So, how do you do a custom number? Where's that?
At the bottom right, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Got
just
it.
have to click on the dice. Yeah.
Right. That's a lot of rolling. That'd be 23 points of cold damage, and that would be half for you who saved to make it 11.
Down to 5.
You would be for 5, yes.
Nice. Wow, that fire shield.
Fire shield is
very good
huge,
now.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
20.
Like popsicle spell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just anything fire or cold. Super useful.
So that happens. Now you're aware of her as she blasts this, like, she holds her hands out and just cold stuff just emanates from it, covering all of you.
Dash off.
What?
A dash.
Yep, you can dash.
Can I go
Yep.
before he gets there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Where's your fire going?
Actually,
Yeah,
do we need to do this in order? Because I don't know if you I don't know actually how this
No,
works with
I was
reactions.
already 50-50 on whether I dash or not. So your reaction will be first, right?
It happened first, I guess.
Yeah.
If it's immediate. Okay, because it was gonna be a circle around her, just roasting her.
Okay. So you're encircling her?
Yeah. I'm sorry though. I didn't think about you dashing.
I think yours is better. I think it's better for me to stay close to her. I don't know. He was just trying to get up close to.
Good.
try and
So
lock her
running, you
down
start
a little.
running up there, and then you hold up the brakes there.
Like wait!
All right.
Okay. So she has to make. I haven't passed this in a while. Let me check out the spell just to make sure I didn't forget anything. I think she has to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah, so I think
Yep.
it is Dex. All right, that is a 20.
Okay, so she passes.
Okay.
I'm still gonna roll damage.
You guys can no longer see her though. The walls block view.
Okay. Use a sorcery point to reroll. 8 dice. There we go. 33.
33. Okay.
Mhm.
Since I still said dash, I saw her. Can I just change where I would have moved?
Yeah,
So
you
use
can
the
dash. I don't think you can even get to her at this point because of.
I don't plan on getting to her, but I was gonna now move 2 over to try and see if I can see if she escapes somewhere, just to get
Okay.
a better view on her.
Yeah, and you still cannot see her at all at that spot. The wall completely blocks her.
I just mean like if she walks through it or something like that.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Is that it for your reactions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Then it is Shaw's turn. Shaw will. I think just kind of following suit on this bombardment of fire, he's going to fire a fireball right in that mix of fun, good times.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah,
Shaw.
Keres is sort of hoping to melt the snow so she can't disappear into the snow anymore. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Super smart.
So, 4th level fireball will be cast.
Yes.
And dex save from creature. Dex save is versus DC, which will fail. Look at that.
Ace. Shaw coming in good.
Thank
Again,
you,
I'm going to use
Shaw.
this cool, fancy roller thing. And go! 24 points of fire damage. Alright, so a big explosion of fire happens right in the midst of that as well. Still kind of setting a lot of stuff like burning, singeing on the edges of the trees. You do see a little bit of the snow melting, but it's just like a flash and then the rest still remains.
Mm-hmm.
The thing too about your fire is it's only one side of your wall of fire that's melting, so it's inside you have it melting.
Yes.
So the outside of it is not being affected by the heat, just so you know.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Alright, with that, legendary action time. Actually, I forgot. Legendary resistance. I forgot about that. I think I'll use one of those for that spell.
What?
I think I'll use the legendary resistance for that one. Alright. The legendary action now, at the end of Shaw's turn. Alright. So, with that... Alright. That is what happens. Okay.
You hear, so cool.
Roz doesn't approach the fire, I guess, but I guess he moves close because you wanted him to. He's not in the
Yeah.
fire. So that's what he'll do on his turn. Keres, it's your turn.
I'll keep it up for now. And I think, yeah, I want to. How about as a bonus action, I will do mouse minute meteors.
Okay. So,
Oh,
whirly.
you know what? I'm just kidding, because that's concentration as well.
Oh, yeah.
Don't,
Okay.
so I'm not doing that. Instead, I will hold a chaos bolt at 2nd level. So I'll just wait till I see her again.
So you're holding Chaos Bolt?
Yeah, I'm keeping the flames there for now in case she's still in them.
I'm going
which
to look
I
up
don't-
this holding a spell thing because this is becoming a thing.
They lose concentration.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
I'm double checking it, but
You're right. You're
let me
right.
look
You're
this
right.
up.
Yeah, that will actually help me know.
My goodness.
I think it's so funny how lately I feel like in almost all the battles we've been doing
Some
across
sort of
multiple
rule.
games, we run into like these weird rules now where it's like, can we do this? I don't
Level
know.
13.
Mm-hmm.
And holding onto a spell's magic requires concentration.
Okay, so I can't hold a spell and keep the same spell.
That's what I'm seeing is that in
Okay.
Chapter 10 of the Player's Handbook, rule
Sure.
says that holding on to a spell requires concentration.
Okay. So follow-up question then. So far when I've seen her, she disappears almost immediately after she casts a spell.
Oftentimes, you see her just kind of morph into the snow. That's what you've seen.
Mm-hmm.
Usually after another person goes.
Oh, okay. Got it. If that's the case, I'll keep the wall of fire up for now in case she's still in there. And so I'll just kind of be ready to maybe do a counter spell if that needs to happen.
So you're holding up, you're keeping your wildfire, and doing nothing else.
I guess I could also hold a dash if I need to do something.
Good.
So you're holding a
Tap
dash.
the wall.
Yeah, but that doesn't require concentration, right?
No, that's not
Okay,
a spell. So
Okay.
okay, so you're holding a dash on the trigger of.
If I feel like I need to run,
If I decide to run.
What would be
if I feel like it.
what would be a trigger that you're needing for that?
If someone's in trouble and I feel like I need to get over there,
Okay, so you're running to someone in trouble. That's what you're doing.
yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know what to do
It's
with
a
my
very
turns. This is a
vague.
weird battle.
This is a weird battle.
I had about 4 ideas and then they keep getting canceled out, so I'm running low here.
Okay.
Is it
Which is
okay
fine,
to
I
keep a trigger vague though?
I mean, kind of, but you need to have at least a little bit of an idea what you're doing, so it's not just like, I feel like doing this now, and yeah. It should be at least something specific that you're looking for to trigger
Yeah.
your action. So, top of the round, we have the lair action going off again. Everyone will take 5 points of cold. That'd be half to 2 for you, Renan.
Fight them.
If you are concentrating, please make a concentration with disadvantage.
What might be the closest one? Still 10.
Still 10.
Okay. I beat it by 1. Hold on.
Yeah, same. I
Lower
just beat
concentration.
it.
All right,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Whew.
With this,
I guess I need a 1 to fail. Now that I think about it.
at the end of your turn 2, Keres, another one of those legendary actions happens. You all suddenly feel the snow around you and Mr. Shaw. So Renan, Shaw, and Keres. All of a sudden, the snow begins to swirl again and burst out. Like little bits of icicle come flying at each of you. I need you each to make a dexterity saving throw.
You need a CS.
What?
Doesn't need a CS for this one.
Who says she can't see you?
I don't know. Just ask.
Yes.
Is it a dex saving throw?
Dex saving throw.
Hey, I got 21.
Nice.
Like actually rolling really good at Dexes, which is really weird.
Same, yeah.
Dell.
2?
22.
22, okay.
I was like, wait. Did you just say you were rolling good?
Shaw again is going to get knocked prone with his. As he failed by 1. Actually, no, with your 4, he succeeds. He would have failed by 1, but he succeeds with your +4.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Keres, you don't get the +4, Keres, but Shaw does.
Yeah, I know. I just rolled really good.
So all of you save.
Okay.
Renan, I'm gonna discount this whole point of 1 cold damage for you entirely because why not? You just resist it. But it's 4 bludgeoning plus 1 cold. So if you don't have resistances, it's it'd be 2 and 1 for, or 2. I guess half would be nothing for you two, Keres. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it'd be 2 points of bludgeoning though for you, Keres. Again, concentration checks, please. Disadvantage. I know you guys will like never fail these in your life, but
It's not bludgeoning that I have resistance. It's slashing, right? Armor.
it's piercing. I thought.
As a piercing. Okay. I was getting confused. I'm pretty sure I take cold damage. Okay. That's the one we're looking for. I fail.
You lost concentration.
Got
Okay.
9.
So that brings down your protection from good and evil. It's gone. All right.
I was about ready for that anyway.
Yeah.
Renan, it's your turn.
Okay. Renan is going to. This is going to be interesting. I want to hold my action to when I see her. I want to look at her and find an object on her.
Okay.
And perceive, or if I can, if I'm going to try and try and look at her to see if I can look at some to do locate object with.
Okay.
Is going to be
smart.
a little try and. So he's kind of like just standing there, like kind of more on the defensive with his shield, looking around.
All right. So you're holding a perception check, basically.
Basically,
Yeah. Sounds good.
And then I'll do healing word on Shaw. First level.
Okay. Roll with that healing.
Healing word. 7 points of healing.
7 points of healing back to the boy. Good. Okay. All right. With that, it's Rodden's turn. So things are going down in there. He doesn't really have much he can do to help you all right now, though. Fortunately.
Does he have that thing where he can turn his weapon into different weapons?
Yeah, I believe he can change it if he needs to.
Oh, okay.
But, I mean, he's got, like, Eldritch Blast if he needs to range.
Oh, true.
So... I think what he's gonna do is... Ooh, nah, he won't do that. That's dumb. That's stupid. I'm not doing that.
Is that something we would do?
He's going to approach you, Keres. And he's going to heal you up a little bit. He's going to use 2 points of his healing pool to heal you on this turn. So you get 7 points of HP back.
Healing boy.
Since he can do that now.
That was so cool, Rodden!
Yeah, it's great. This is terrifying, though.
Oh yeah, it is!
All right. So... you... Again, perception checks. Or what's your passive, I guess, because... I don't know how I want to do this. Perception
I feel like
roll.
we're looking, but...
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception roll. And this will not be your health one, Brad. Just so you know.
On Renan.
10.
10. Okay, you don't see this.
10.
10 and 10. Sorry, you don't. Both of you don't see this. Let's see. Rodden. My goodness, what is going on? Rodden does see it though. That's a good roll for him. It's a bad roll, but he's got a lot of perception. Shaw does not see this. Rodden just kind of like looks over your shoulder, Keres, up, and at the top of the tree, that's where she's like clinging to the top of this tree up here now. And she again kind of like holds out her hands and just engulfs the area with an ability. It's not a spell.
Oh.
It looks like it's coming from her staff, this cold energy, and it's just covering your entire area. I need Constitution saving throws from all of you on this.
Nat 20!
Nice. You guys are rolling amazing on these.
On the saves, yeah, for sure.
Shaw fails,
17.
and Rodden succeeds. 17 is a failure.
Ooh, favored by the gods.
Please
19.
use that.
23.
Thank goodness you're using that. Okay. me roll up this damage, because this is going to hurt.
Oh no, oh no.
Bravo.
Alrighty. So that is 49 points of cold damage. Shaw takes all of that.
Yep. Time to go to healing mode.
And half of that will be 24 to everyone else. Except for Renan,
Okay.
you take 12.
This is the longest I've stayed above 100 hit points in a fight. I'm just saying. I'm liking it.
It's weird to have you like pretty relaxed about yourself.
Yeah, normally I'd be like, oh, I'm at 5 hit points, guys. I don't know what we're doing.
Now she is invisible. So I believe the first held action was... Did you have a held action, Keres?
It was just to dash towards someone if they needed it.
Okay. I need a concentration check from you two. Disadvantage. It's DC 12 for you, Keres.
I'm just gonna drop the wildfire.
Okay.
There's no point in keeping it.
Sounds good. The wildfire disperses. And then Renan, you didn't have any spells up, right?
No, not concentration.
Okay. So you're good there. Okay.
I get my held action to perceive.
You do. She is kind of up against the tree, though, so I'm going to do disadvantage for this. So straight roll for
Straight
you.
roll. 16.
16. So you're looking for an object to perceive on her.
Staff maybe or something.
I mean, you see the staff, clearly. It's in her hand. She just shot you with it. So
That's enough for me. Yeah.
perfect. So you got the staff. Alright. That is the end of her turn as she shimmies back down on the other side of the tree somewhere.
It's terrifying. Shimmy.
Yep.
The word. With this thing.
So she's somewhere on the other side of the tree. People in stream, it may not be actually where it is on the stream. I have my own spot, just so y'all know. But Shaw's turn. Shaw is frustrated by this. I'm gonna see about doing this. He's gonna like get down really low in the snow and like try to look for a little space between the trees underneath, which he does since he's like already on the ground. And he's gonna point his finger and do another fireball in that direction through the crack as this little bead like shoots through between the trees and
Yes.
explodes on the other side.
I
She
do not
was-
like this anymore.
She was in range of that, so she does get hit.
Yes.
And he does have another 4th level spell, so he's going to use that for that one.
Help us see her at all if she gets hit. Just curious.
It won't help you see her, but you just hear kind of like this poof explosion of fire on the other side of these trees.
Hear her like cry out at all? Correction.
That's...
An old lady.
With the roar of the fire, I don't know, that's pushing it, I think. But
Fair.
she's on the other side of the tree. You kind of hear something. It doesn't give you the actual
I mean,
space, but...
yeah, Shaw's enough that, yeah.
Yeah, it hits her. It does hit her. So that'll be 9d6 on this. Let me get all these. That's much better rolls. 28 points of damage. Will she save, though? I didn't roll that. Nope, she does not save. I'll do another legendary resistance with that to make it 14. Okay. So a big fire kind of erupts around. You can feel the heat
Awesome.
emanate from it, but it's on the other side of the trees. You're all safe, and you're just like, yeah, I'm really done with this this woman.
She's kind of the worst, Mr. Shaw.
Raz is going to continue to loop around, half speed. One,
Just chasing her.
2, 3, 4, 5. And then he would dash up to her, but you don't know where she is, so I'm just gonna say he dashes up to her.
Yeah, okay.
Keres, your turn.
So do I see her?
You do not see her right now.
Okay.
The trees are in the way of where Shaw shot the fireball.
Yeah, and that's like a long ways to get.
It is a long ways.
Does it seem like... Can I sense stuff with Roz? I know I can't see through him.
Nope.
He's just doing his own thing. Okay.
He's doing his own thing. He's his own entity, basically.
Yes. Okay. If that's the case, then I'm going to... I will hold a spell waiting then, again, for her to pop up.
What are you holding?
I will hold a third level chaos bolts.
Third level chaos bolt. Okay, you are concentrating on holding that, just so you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
No.
Okay. The round ends. She had her turn, so she can do a legendary action, which she will. Let me do that quick. Right, let me roll that. Yes. Sorry, behind the scenes stuff going on here. Okay. So that was one legendary action. Top of the round, the lair action happens. Everybody takes... It's only 3 points of cold damage. One for you, Renan. And I need a concentration check, Keres.
Yeah, I made it.
Okay. And yeah, it's disadvantage too, just in case you roll with disadvantage. All concentration are disadvantage, sorry. The cold is very chilly and making it harder to concentrate.
Okay.
Okay. Renan, your turn.
I see her holding a spell.
You do see her holding a spell.
A move next to Shaw.
Okay.
It will. Gonna hold a 4th level chromatic orb.
Okay.
In case I see her.
Alright, you're holding Chromatic Orb to see her. Sounds good. End of your turn. Another legendary action will happen. Alright. Okay. Rodden's turn. Rodden will see that Shaw is not doing so good. And he's going to come over and he's going to use 5 of his D6s to heal him. So Renan doesn't have to heal everybody all the time.
I love it.
Hooray!
15 back to Shaw on that. Okay.
Actually, can I? Where is it? Where is it? I don't have something. That is probably when you're whenever you or an ally within 5 feet rolls dice to determine the number of HP a spell restores, you can spend 1 sorcery point to reroll any. Does he need to reroll any?
Sure, I'll reroll 2 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
That was a fun one.
That helped a lot. That's 7 more points of healing that would be added to that.
Yay!
Like we both kind of like.
Yeah, the moon powers unite. Elastra powers unite to help healing him. So that added 7 points of healing for those 2 dice I rerolled. Perfect.
Nice.
But then he'll move away a little bit too, so we're not all clustered up, as a lot of these seem to be clusters. He's hiding behind the wall, kind of keeping an eye out. Alright, that's Rodden's turn. One more legendary action at the end of his turn. Alright.
Is she gathering a bunch of like squirrels? Throw it in.
Yeah, it's the squirrel army's coming for y'all. Alrighty.
What a dastardly villain.
Now it's her turn. Roll something. Let me see how this spell works.
Oh, yeah. Plug in soon.
I'm trying to think of where he was sitting.
There's an outlet on the wall, and I think there's an extension cord that I was looking for.
There's an extension cord. It's usually underneath the table.
Well, there's one by the band area too.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
longer one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Actually,
So,
let me do that real quick.
you
Or-
all
yeah.
notice the clouds above you begin to become more and more turmoily, and all of a sudden chunks of ice just come shooting down from the sky, and it is going to hit all of you because you are all within a 20-foot radius of this.
Something like that.
So all of you need to make a dexterity saving throw for this. Shaw will get the +4. Renan does not.
Yep.
Rod does not. Rod
That's where the dex fails.
fails. Shaw succeeds. What did you guys get?
22.
You succeed.
8.
You fail. All right. So, just Rodden and Renan fail, so the moon people fail, sadly.
Of course. We were concentrated on healing.
So, from the sky, 9 points of bludgeoning damage, just 4 for Keres and Shaw for that. And then on top of that, you also take
Sorry, how much did you say?
9, or it'd be 4 for you.
Okay.
16 cold damage. Be 8 for you, Keres. So 16 here. And then it would be 8 for you also, because of your cold
That's awesome.
resistance. Yeah. Is that concentration? I forgot about that. Is it? Fire shield? No, it's not. Good. You're good.
Fire shield now.
Perfect. But yeah, this
But I am holding my. Oh, not going.
comes crashing down above you. And that happens. Okay.
Do we see her at all?
You do not.
Dang it. Ah, this is so bad.
She is staying away from you all right now.
Could I have shot the spell off in the direction where we last saw her?
You said when you
The
see her is the
blind
trigger,
spot.
so
Oh, okay.
you can try that on your turn if you want, but
Can I still hold the spell?
Or you lose it.
Or does it lose it after the round?
you're still holding. Like if you cast the same spell you're holding, you can cast that spell. I will
Oh,
say that
okay.
that's good because like you're holding on to it in your hands. You just can't do
Okay.
another spell on top of it and then go back to the one you're holding. But if you
Okay.
still hold that same spell, you can hold it for like 10 rounds if you want to. You just can't do anything else with your action to do that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's fair.
So if you change your action at any point after that, you can't do it, but you're just holding that spell for 10 rounds and then you can actually cast it.
Okay.
So, Shaw's turn.
There's a
Shaw,
plug in the book.
again, is very upset. This is happening. What would he do here? Probably another fireball.
Can you still see her, like, from the ground?
He couldn't see her. He just guessed on an area with the last one.
I see.
Let's see. He doesn't know where she is. I think. Yeah, he's going to just be like, okay, I'm done with her, and just like begins to cast a spell in his hand. He's holding a spell. He's gonna have to upcast this one too. I believe. Does it let him do it? Oh, he
You can always use a higher spell slot, it just might not do anything.
Yeah, you know what, second thought, he's just going to do Fireball again, because he can't upcast that spell, apparently. I think it's just an ability he has to do that one. So, he's going to upcast Fireball, 6th level spell. And I'm going to just roll to see if he hits the right spot. See if he does. He does. He gets over the edge of her. So that's 11d6 that he is going to...
Oh my gosh.
Fire
Shot
off
VT
at her. That's a good number of high numbers. 46 points of fire damage. Dex save from her. That is, I believe, yeah, it's just a success. So that's down to 23. All right. Just a success. Okay. With that, end of his turn. Legendary action number 1 is going to happen. Let me see something. Okay.
Mark, are these like triggering now or something?
What?
Are they triggering?
Legendary actions?
Yeah.
They just take place at the
end.
end of one of the other players' turns. That's how they go.
Oh, okay.
And this creature has 3 legendary actions, so it can take an action at the end of
per
3
round.
different turns, basically. Per round, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. So yeah, that was the action. Okay, Keres, your turn.
Okay. So I can what? I can only go 3 squares?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mentioned earlier.
I know. Well,
You can't cast another spell if you're holding a spell.
Even if
Can
you're
I-
clicking it.
Nope.
I
it's
don't
another
think because I'm
spell,
already
so
holding it, you know.
You'd lose the one you're holding if you cast another spell.
Okay.
If I go up, you see where my mouse is right here?
Yep.
If I go up to here or here, can I see between the trees?
You can attempt to. It's not really about seeing. There's just like small little gaps, but yeah.
Okay.
If you want to, go for it.
Honestly, I think I'm just gonna drop my spell.
Okay, so you lose that. It is spent still, but you.
I know.
But yeah.
How does Mr. Shaw look?
He is. I mean, he's taking a good amount of damage, but he's holding up.
Okay. Because he's been doing a lot of damage with me. So I wanna be like, Mr. Shaw, do you want to see if we can get her?
Yeah, let's get her. I'm
Okay,
done with this.
So, yeah, so I will Dimension Door with him, like maybe right here even, and see if I can see her
Okay.
past the
As,
trees.
as they leave, and it's just like, okay! He's like, there's a 4th level spell in his hand.
Oh, I forgot. Actually, could I do?
You're fine, you're fine.
I
No,
didn't.
take-
No,
take
I
shot, take
actually
shot.
didn't realize that. Can I do him then?
Take shot. That's what you're gonna do. I was joking. That's good.
I
That's what
know,
he
but
said
I didn't
that
realize. I didn't realize you already had a spell. I was gonna do that.
Still to
That's
see or
fine.
something. It's fine.
So yeah, you're up by him
Should be
then.
okay.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is not
There you go.
moving.
Yeah, see, like right here.
Do I see her?
You do not currently see her.
I guess I can still move a little bit. Here. Aha!
Yeah, she would be over here when you.
Okay.
That's where she
got
is
her.
when you arrive there.
Okay, that was a quicken spell, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I will do. I'll go Sunbeam
All right.
at her.
Let's go.
So she has to make a Constitution saving throw.
You got it. That will be a 24.
Okay, she makes it. And then, so she takes half damage of this.
Okay.
I need some more D6s with me.
And you will notice that Raz is gone as well as you come around the corner.
Ah, she got him!
But
Rolling some. Okay. 28
28, so half of that 14.
radiant damage.
All right. So yeah, you just beam of fire just erupts over towards her. Cool.
Yes.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Sounds
I
good.
think that's all my stuff.
Cool. End of your turn. Legendary action. Ready to spend 2. Both you and Shaw need to make a dexterity saving throw at this point.
Okay.
I feel like these would be a disadvantage too because of the snow, but I'll just do it straight. We've been in it straight. There's a lot of fire that was over there. You're fine. Just do it straight.
Oh, it's the first time she hasn't done great at it. Anyway.
Shaw fails.
Yeah, I got a 5.
Got a 5.
Mhm.
You also fail. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of cold damage, so 17 total. Looks like that pelted Shaw a lot as well.
Yeah. Ouch, ouch, ouch.
Concentration check for you for that, Keres.
Yep.
Disadvantage. DC's 10.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Mhm.
Top of the round. Another round of cold damage for everybody. This will be 9 points. That'd be 4 for you, Renan. Shaw gets,
succeeds on his concentration check.
and then Keres another concentration check, disadvantage.
Yep.
Cool. Renan, you're up.
Question for you.
Yeah.
Since I'm holding this from a previous round, would it be the reaction that goes off still, or would it take an action to still cast it this turn?
You technically it's the same reaction, so it would be your reaction for the round to cast it
Right.
because it is held still. That's a weird one.
My plan, and there I'll explain, is I
Yeah.
was just gonna dash along this side of the tree line until I see her. And
Okay.
try and see her.
So you can move.
Fine.
Yeah, your 6 spaces.
Yeah, it'd be 1, 2. Okay, whatever. 2. Do I have to go around the tree though?
Yeah, you have to go around the tree. There's a wall there.
can't go up.
Essentially,
Can't go Idgar? Okay.
you cannot go under the tree. That would be like extremely slow movement at that point. I would require a roll.
Digging a tunnel.
And you can't go through that. There's a wall there. This is the wall of ice that's over here. You have to go this way if you're going to go around or through this loop here. But
I can't squeeze through.
no, not with that.
the
I
dike?
drew a bad wall there, but you cannot go through that space.
Oh.
There's a wall that's still there.
Okay. Alright. So,
Any space that has the blue in it, you cannot move through that space.
He was starting there then. Okay, I didn't know that. I thought you could squeeze through between.
Shaw
Okay.
would yell he sees him, so I don't know if you would go that direction.
And sure, if
But-
we can try. Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. What can I fly with that one? I'd have to go. I guess. Do I see her?
You do
Okay.
see her. You have line of sight.
Whew.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here.
All right.
Hadouken! On to this one for like 3 rounds. Yeah. 4th level, I think it's 6. I gotta roll for it. I like never use this spell. Okay. Plus 9. 22.
22 to hit. Okay. She
Hit
slams
that.
her staff down. Ice comes up, deflects it off.
Oh no!
Okay.
Sorry. This is the first time anybody targeted her actually like with a spell like that, so
Oh.
Oh,
Right.
man.
That's dash. Lost that spell. 10, 15, 20, 30. What was stuck in there?
So there's like a cabin right there, by the way, Mark.
yeah, that's a cabin.
Interesting.
Yep, it is a
How-
cabin.
How bad does she look? Does she look bad at all?
She's taking a pretty good amount of damage. She's looking a little haggard.
Ah! So stupid.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Go back to that. Quicken spell. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I'm damage rather than none, I guess. Quicken spell Moonbeam at 5th level.
Alright.
So con save 17.
You cast a spell though.
It was a held reaction. So that
It's
wasn't
still a leveled
on
spell though. You
the
can't
day.
do it in the same turn.
You quick.
Held reactions weren't the same turn, but they happen in their
It's
own.
your reaction for this round is this turn. Like you get it at the start of your turn, you get your reaction back.
But it's not my like round. The turn is separate. It's like I can be holding something and do something different, right? Or does it still count?
It's still, I'm pretty sure, because you can't cast the same spell. You can't do 2 spells like that in a round. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because you can't like cast a weird
But what if you
leveled
have
spell.
Warcaster? You could use a spell with reaction, right? It's fine. I'll just do Beacon of Hope if that's the case instead.
I'm pretty sure you can't cast a leveled spell though twice in a round though. I think that's the rule. You can
I
only
just
do
thought
a
reactions
cantrip
don't
and a
count in
leveled
a
spell.
turn. Yeah, I always thought reactions count outside of a turn, but fine. Technically, it's my turn still anyway, so and I'll just do Beacon of Hope.
Okay.
I'm cool with that rule.
Is that a reaction spell or a leveled spell though?
You're right. Yeah, just kidding.
That's the same issue.
I was thinking more like buff than anything. Then he's got nothing.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't cast 2 leveled spells in the same round. I think that's the whole point of it. Is a bonus
the same
action.
turn, not the same round, but okay. That's fine. I'll go with it. if
I'll
that's
look
how
it
you're
up
doing
later, but I think that's what I'm gonna go with for now because I think that's yeah.
Hold up.
I'll look it
You
up
did a
later.
lot.
It's not gonna matter. You guys are killing this thing. So.
Yeah.
So that's the end of your turn. Legendary action. Does it still have one? No, it doesn't because it used its last ones for that last turn. It's out for this round. Rodden. I believe he can see what's going on as you guys have been shooting spells. So if he comes over here,
Yeah, he's on the other side.
yeah, he can see over on this side. So he's going to move over to that part of it. And with his... he does have a bonus action Misty Step, so he can get to her, right? Yeah, he can.
Go boy.
He bonus actions up to her using one of his spell slots, which is very expensive in this setting. But he's going to attack twice with his sword.
Where's that go?
His Moonbeam sword.
Yeah.
First
Baby
attack
boy's doing it.
is going to be... She does have the +5 for AC, though. So that misses on the first one. Second one is much better. That's a 27 to hit.
Nice.
That
No.
will hit. Ooh, 14 points of damage, max damage on that one. As she gets stabbed into him with this moonbeam rapier, just hisses at him as he's up close. She does not have any more legendary actions this turn, but it goes to her turn now. Does she recharge her ability? She does not. Oh man, she's getting destroyed here. As her action, she will... She's gonna slash twice out at Rodden. That is a miss. He dodges the first one and hits the second one, though.
Baby.
So that's 13 points of damage to him. And then she also points her staff over towards you, Keres, and fires off a ray of frostiness at you.
Frosty.
That is a 28 or 27 to hit you.
Yeah, that's gonna hit me no matter what.
I had to use my reaction to Hadouken.
17 points of cold damage to you as you just get blasted by her staff spell. All right. That's the end of her turn. Okay. That's it for her. Shaw's turn. Shaw is just like, I like the way you're thinking, Keres. He's gonna move over to here, squeezing past you, and he's going to...
He beams at the compliment, by the way.
He's going to go all out on this one. You watch as Sunbeam kind of forms in his hand as well.
What? He can do it too?
Yeah, he can.
Keres is so excited they're matching right now.
I think Shaw steals all of their spells. And I'm scared for one day when he's the big boss and he uses all of his spells again.
All right. So he just holds up his hand and another beam of giant sunlight just rips through right past Rodden. Let me give another Constitution saving throw from her. That is not very good. That does not save against his spell DC. 68 radiant damage. She is blinded. It's 68, right?
Oh, I thought you said he rolled 68. I was like, dang, it's a lot of damage.
68, right? Let me double check that.
It's, yeah.
68, yes. Okay. So 30,
I was, yeah.
33 points of radiant damage rips through her as she just gets blasted by him. And he's just like, I am done with this! As cold as like clinging to all your cheeks, like you got that frost kind of clinging to your skin. End of his turn. Legendary action number 1 is going to go off, and she is going to target Shaw with a spell. Fires off a spell at him from her staff. That will hit him.
This is the second battle we've had with Shaw, and each time he's just like fed up very quickly.
He gets hit by another blast of cold, and just more frost like begins to cover him. He's looking pretty rough at this point. Keres, your turn.
So just quick mechanical question: when you do the sunbeam, it just like goes like a quick.
It's a beam of light, yeah. It's just like you're
It's not
holding,
like it
you're like
stays
holding
there.
it in your hand right now.
Uh huh.
Oh, yeah, I gotta do his concentration check. He will succeed on his save. Yes.
Trying to make sure you're not going to walk into his, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to like.
No,
because
it's
I don't
not.
wanna
It's
hit-
not persistent. It's just like a blast of energy that goes out,
Okay.
kind of in a direction that you point in.
So I can go move in front of Shaw right now
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
get
yeah.
the straight line because
Yeah.
I would hit Rodden, I think, otherwise.
You could shoot it so you won't hit it. Rodden too. It's fine.
Oh, so I can just be right here.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So Keres just looks very excited that we're twinning. She like, and then she just focuses in and pew like one more time.
So yeah, with her eyes still like locked in on Shaw after shooting him. Go ahead. Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Still, she's blinded right now, but she's still like looking that direction towards Shaw where she last saw
Yeah.
him. That is going to be a 20. Yeah.
Yeah, she saves.
I mean, she's blind already, so it wouldn't do anything, but
That's true.
Damage.
the damage is still there, so it's half damage, right?
Yes. I'm going to re-roll a bunch of dice. This was atrocious. Much better. It was like all ones and twos originally. 33.
33 half down to 16. Nice. Another blast of sunlight. She just hit by this, but she's still up. Or radiant light, yes. Alright, end of your turn. She's going to once more kind of fire in the direction of Shaw, where she last saw him. Another bolt of cold energy from her staff. That will still hit him. She's got some aim, apparently. Ooh, that was a big last couple numbers. Shaw goes down.
Shaw!
As he gets hit by another spell of this cold, he gets hit, and as that happens, you hear her mutter a word, like almost like a sensing what she did.
He mutters a word or he mutters a word?
She mutters a word
Okay.
as you're looking at ice just like covering Shaw from getting hit by this shot. All right, top of the round. The lair action goes off. Everybody, including Shaw, takes damage.
Oof.
11. Shaw fails one saving throw.
Oof.
God, oh my God.
11 damage for cold. And if you're concentrating on the spell, please give me a disadvantage saving throw.
I'm good.
Okay. Brennan, it's your turn. Shaw's unconscious in the snow.
Go 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Go pop right in front. Go right. Gonna go down. Yeah, I don't think I can. I'm just gonna do what I was gonna do. I don't know. Does he look just down or does he look frozen like a popsicle?
He looks like he's freezing over right now. You can see ice just like covering him, especially now that the cold is like moving in. It's just...
Okay. I'm going to hands for 20.
Land hands for 20.
See if that stops it.
Okay. You put your hand on him for 20 points, and you watch as like the cold begins to recede back, and some of the frost melts away, and he looks like he's loosening up again.
Interesting.
And quicken spell with the last two. Level 5 cure wounds on Keres, you get 45 hit points back.
Thank you.
Nice.
And I just go.
That is
finish
very
it.
needed. You said 45?
5 max hit points.
Wow, good job.
Rodden, oh wait, at the end of your turn, third and final legendary action for the round, is going to take a slash at Rodden blindly. Ooh, that's a natural 20 on 1, but thankfully it's disadvantaged for being blinded. That is going to be a miss. She swipes and Rod dodges out of the way. Rodden's turn now. He retaliates on a blinded creature, so with advantage. That is a hit on the first one. Sneak attack is in there as well. That is 8, 12, 15 points of damage. Second attack, another one with advantage hits, and that is going to be for 10 more points of damage. This thing looks like it is on its last legs. It is nearly completed here. You almost killed it. End of his turn. It is her turn once more. When does the save happen for blinded? Is that...
Is it end of each turn?
Is it end of each turn?
I can look again. I think I have it up.
Where is it?
Decide to be a healing and try and put a booming
Oh,
blade
it's
on it.
blinded until your next turn.
Till yours? Okay, so it's not blinded then.
Yeah.
Because you had a turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, it
Well,
has...
no, this was
Yeah.
was Shaw.
Your next turn, okay.
So, yeah.
So it's still blinded. It's going to lash out at Rodden again, because he's the only thing that she knows where it is, or... Actually, one more thing, let me look at something. Yeah, she recharged it. So she looks in your direction! Friends, over there! She points her staff in your direction, and I need all of you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Disadvantage or regular?
This one is regular. Shaw fails. Where'd you go, Shaw?
Did you add his,
Even with the +4, he fails.
okay,
He rolled really bad.
23.
23. You succeed. What'd you get, Renan?
20.
You succeed. You'll take half damage. That is 69 points of cold damage. Shaw goes down.
Oh, no, buddy.
Half of that will be 34 to each of
Okay.
you.
Oh. 17?
34, 17, yeah. Yeah, that was a very good roll. There was a lot of 8s and 7s and 6s in
Ouch,
that one.
that hurts so bad.
But yeah, Shaw again just like gets hit, just ice is covering him. He's looking like he's in a pretty bad situation right now.
Welcome to the go-to team, Mr. Shaw.
Shaw's turn! Death saving throw. Keres,
So hard.
it's your turn.
Okay.
She's no longer
yeah,
blinded anymore either. So
Okay. She looks like she's like really bad right now, right?
she looks really rough, but she like looks at Shaw, uses another legendary action because she just got him back, and she says another word in Shaw's direction.
Can I counterspell it?
It's not a spell; it's an ability.
Okay.
All right. You watch as ice continues to form on him, as he's just lying like face down in the snow. Yeah, some like really awful like language she's speaking. You don't understand it, but she's just spitting something like out at him, and you watch as his body like stiffens for a second as she says this, and then she looks at the rest of you and just says, "This isn't going to end in here." Keres, your turn.
What'd you say?
This isn't going to end here.
Okay. Yeah, I just like really pissed, especially because Mr. Shaw is not doing good, and I just will be like, "You're done," and then I just go pshoo, like with my sunbeam.
Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 1 on the die.
No kidding.
That is a natural 1 for the save.
Nice.
That is a
That
failure.
Oh,
Amazing.
meant to be.
I'm gonna re-roll some dice.
Let's see how much damage this is gonna end up being.
Okay, I have 3 8s now. That's fun. 38.
38. You unleash this sunbeam. Radiant energy fires from your hand, and she just has this wicked grin on her face, even though she's just like watching this light come in at her, and she's staring down at Shaw. But your light just rips through her, and she begins to like, arm falls off, and the other arm falls off, and her head just like whips back, and she just disintegrates in your radiant sunbeam light, and crumbles with like bits of fabric and bone, and it falls to the ground where she was. She is no more.
I'm nervous.
Upon that happening,
I'm like, where's the celebration?
the cold still is persistent. It looks like it's dying down. 6 points of cold damage.
Can we heal Shaw? Like, is there a round still?
Yeah, this is the top of the round, so it's like immediately after that.
Oh, okay.
Renan, it's your turn.
Is he still alive?
You gonna try anything?
Lay on hands for 5.
You reach your hand down, watching his form look like it's turning to ice. Put the 5 back in though, and he comes back, and there's just frost covering his skin. He looks so cold. He's shivering, but he's just holding on, shaking in the snow here.
I was like already reaching for the diamond and be like, oh.
He is alive.
Mr. Shaw! I'm like yelling over him.
He like works his way to his feet as Rodden is standing there ready, just looking for any other threats, and just, yeah, is she gone? And he like looks like he's ready to cast a spell and looking around, but
I think I totally descend to go right at her, Mr. Shaw.
he's just good work. He's
There's
just
a lot of
around,
good
just
ones.
rubbing like his back. And, that was.
Yeah, I'll take 36
awful.
points of healing before I lose Beacon of Hope.
What'd you do?
3rd level cure wounds before I lose Beacon of Hope.
On Shaw?
So he takes 36 healing.
36. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, do you feel okay? You were like
Like-
almost turning into a
It's
popsicle.
like you're in. I still like reaches around holding his back.
This is.
Feel
It's
that.
a, are you okay? Are you still half popsicle?
I don't know. Is your mom here? I feel okay. I feel okay. Thank you, Brennan.
Do a medicine check on him, like I'm just examining.
He's not willingly letting you medicine check him right now. He's still like looking around for threats. You can do a basic like look over of what you can see if you want.
I would just keep an eye on him, making sure.
Okay. Yeah, he keeps reaching back around like on his back though. Like, he keeps rubbing his back, but he's like looking around.
Okay, you're good. I'm gonna try and find. Just make sure. Maybe she's not. I hope she's dead. I like run over and like look at the remains. Is she like actually
go
gone?
over,
Like, it looks like I
run over.
disintegrated?
Let me switch over to the other screen. You run over to where she was, and I mean, she is just disintegrated. There's just bits of her body that are just like in the snow, pieces of her fabric. There's a couple like pieces of ice from her crown that were in the snow. She is, and the staff is like crumbled to pieces next to her as well.
Oh, the staff is crumbled.
Yeah, that's the wrong thing. This one.
Brennan's still trying to get around and try and look at his back. As much as
Yeah,
he can.
just get away from me.
Stop it!
It's cold.
Hey, stop it! This is what I do.
It's cold, okay?
It's
It's supposed to be cold.
I
Slap his hand away. And try and look at it while they're doing their thing.
I guess I'll try and go in the, like I'll just look in the cab, like poke my head in the cabin really quick, like see if I can see.
Yeah, Shaw's moving over towards you, Keres, as well as you're trying to get into the cabin. There's a cloth that's draped there. As you pull it back, he's kind of right there, just swatting away Renan as he's trying to like pull out the back of his coat and stuff. You pull it back though, and you look inside, and you see this kind of bubbling cauldron in the center of the room. A small pile of rags that look like a makeshift type of bed area. There's some debris. It's in the corners, but the main thing that stands out to you is across the room. On one side is a frozen form that looks like it's been brought in here for safekeeping. That looks like it's your mother.
Just by its like just in the corner basically.
Yep, it's all by itself over here.
Weird. Okay. If I'll like run over to it, but I think I'll glance at the cauldron as I'm running by. Like, does it seem like there's anything in it?
There looks to be like a small fire underneath it that's keeping it warm, and it's just this kind of nasty, soupy, bubbly liquid. Looks pretty gross to you.
Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything going on with it.
No, it's just kind of at a simmer right now.
Okay. Does this look bad, you guys? And I run over to look at my mom.
Yeah, Shaw will take a look at it. I don't know what this is. This is strange. Rodden's kind of slowly following as well. Renan, are you coming in?
Yeah. How's Shaw holding himself now?
Like, he's still kind of like rubbing his back a little bit as he's looking at the cauldron, but
my beacon of hope's still up, like right at the tail end of it.
how long does it last? A minute? Yeah, you'd still have another round of that.
To second level, so he gets 20 points healing again.
20.
Kind of put it like directly on the back.
Just, thanks. Ow.
Yeah, something's wrong with your back, Mr. Shaw.
Fine.
Anyways, what were you guys looking at?
Fine. He just like looks like he almost is relenting at this point, but yeah, Keres, you see the form of your mother there.
Does it look like she's melting at all since this thing got destroyed?
She still looks like she's frozen.
Try
Okay.
a few things. Something with your Shaw real quick. Just want to make sure you're
Sorry, what'd you say? You're a little quiet.
I can try a few things to help. I just want to make sure Shaw's okay first. He's acting weird.
Okay, can you try the healing thing on her?
Yeah. That's what I was gonna do. Or, yeah, let's save the diamond stuff. He's gonna lift up Shaw's shirt before.
Okay. Give me a athletics check to see if you can do it without him. I'll do his at disadvantage because he's not expecting it, but
Did you say athletics? Or
athletics. It's like a grapple type of thing.
That's a nat 20, so that is
Okay.
a 28.
So yeah, you just like grab the bottom of his coat and just pull it up, getting the shirt all in one go. And he just tries to get out of the way, but does not anywhere near get out of the way. As he's still kind of stiff. But you pull up the jacket, and you notice across his back is this black kind of, almost similar to like the runes, but it looks a lot more jagged and naturey. The symbol that's all on his back now. It looks very fresh, like a fresh wound as well. You've healed up a lot of it, but it's almost like a brand that's there.
So you remember him pointing at him, right before she died?
Yeah.
She did something to him.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Can you try the thing
Okay.
that gets rid of the runes?
Can you just do my try healing thing on mom just in case that like she's just like about to die right now?
Alright, sure,
and
sure,
then
sure,
I'm
yeah,
freaked
let's
out
switch,
about
let's
Mr.
switch.
Shaw.
Shaw's
Okay.
like, hey, Renan, don't look at my back anymore until I want you to. And he says it as a command type thing to you.
Well, yeah, you should. I mean, of course, we got priorities here. I don't know why.
Just nods and looks over at Keres.
Cool. Not cool.
Rod definitely gives like a look to you, Keres, at that point when he sees that happen.
Keres doesn't know. She just like there's a lot going on. She doesn't really know what to do.
Yeah, I'll walk up and do remove curse. Level.
Okay, so you walk up, reach out, remove curse on the ice form of Keres' mother.
Didn't get a chance to do it on Shaw.
You apply that magic in. It feels like it didn't do anything.
Okay. Do you want me to try the necklace then?
I mean, does if you just heal like you did with Mr. Shaw? He was about to turn into a statue when he came back.
2 points to lay on hands.
You don't feel like you're connecting anything.
I think it's once it sets in. I think it's different.
Rodden kind of steps forward. I mean, I have my dust as well. I can do it if you want me to.
Save that for one of your friends. Or if you need to save one of us.
Okay.
Are we sure that's gonna work?
Nope. And he does it. He takes the necklace off and just brings the diamond, the bead on her.
Okay. You reach out, holding on to that bead, breaking it off the necklace, bringing the energy into your hand and touching the ice form of Keres.
Probably do the same thing that he did before and take Keres' hand and like use that as well. So
Okay.
she's participating.
So you're there as well, Keres. Touch this frozen form. You begin to see color return,
Oh, it did work.
starting
That's
from the
really
chest
nervous.
and spreading out as this
Really bad.
very similar kind of tannish skin begins to re-emerge, showing through as the spell spreads. And eventually her form kind of returns and she slumps over to the ground unconscious.
Oh my gosh, it worked! Do we just is she like hurt? Like like did you need to heal her again? I'm like poking her
Oh,
cheek.
first level cure wounds on her.
Okay.
12 points. Or, I mean, sorry, I gotta roll for it. 12 points.
12 points. You reach down.
Ben's not saying anything. He's kind of like speechless, like between Keres and her. Like, I didn't think that'd work.
You reach down.
Keres looks like she's about to like bolt and run away, but also like feels bad that she's slumped on the ground. Like she keeps looking towards the door and looking towards her mom.
Bring that healing in. And suddenly she jolts awake and begins looking around, and she immediately just like reactively fires a firebolt up at your face, Renan.
Yep.
I counterspell it.
Okay. It fizzles, and she just looks around. She says something in Elvish, so you'd understand it, Renan. She's like, I'll kill you! I'll kill you! Just kind of that's what you hear.
Do.
What'd you say? Sorry, you cut out.
I was just like, you don't need to.
She's just frantically looking around and seeing the four of you standing there. She just kind of scurries her back up against the wall and just has this angry look at all of you.
Whoa! Chill out. Chill. You're good. You're good. I mean, well, don't really chill out. You know what I'm saying, though.
I don't think she understands you.
What?
Fish.
Who are
Does
you?
it look like
She does look like she understands you.
So I
Never
was
mind.
about to say that.
I
Like,
don't know.
Who are you?
What's
Where
up?
am I?
Oh wow, there's a lot to talk about. Well, you're not a popsicle anymore.
What are you talking about? And she looks like she's ready to attack again at any moment.
Okay, wait, all right, just chill. Abby, oh my gosh, I need to stop saying that. Hi, I know, Samo. I know Samo. I came to help you because I know Samo. Yeah, I know him.
You know Samo?
Yeah, yep. Remember him? Yep, I know him.
How do you know Samo?
I'm at the arena with him.
She's just looking you up and down as you say this. But she looks like she maybe is a little groggy at this point as she's just kind of recovering from being frozen for years. Doesn't seem to have any recognition as she's still like rubbing her eyes.
What did Brent say?
He probably he's doing it like supportively. Maybe he puts like a hand on her back or like on the like just a hand on her arm or something. Just like, is that all I want to tell her? Like she's understands what's going on.
Yeah, I'm Keres. Yep.
You can't speak Keres. She's a baby.
You've been a popsicle for a while.
Roll me a
long time.
persuasion check.
Um, 16?
16. She's definitely like looking you up and down, trying to take in the situation.
Yep. Samuel's my dad. Uh-huh.
Mr. Shaw just approaches. Yes, so maybe we should try to leave. I can attempt the spell you had, Keres, and see if I can do it. It might be interesting, but maybe we could return to my office. What do you say? Want to try that?
Sure, yeah. I mean, is there anything else? Is there any other peoples that are frozen statues?
I don't know, but it's miserable here. And
Yeah, you feel like really sick because of that thing?
my back still hurts, yes.
Can I try one more thing, Mr. Shaw? With your permission?
What are you going to try?
To remove curse thing I have. Do it a couple more times.
Why don't we do it in my office? How about that?
It affects your magic.
Fine. So you reach up, remove curse.
I don't lift his shirt up.
Okay.
But I'll remove curse again.
Okay, so you reach up to cast remove curse on him. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
That is a wow. My wisdom was a lot worse than that. 25.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Yeah. I forgot my.
As you cast this magic, there's like an immediate pain sensation in your hand, like something is trying to enter your body and attack you. As you hear these voices, just like these muttering voices, these whispers in your head of just, "You're gonna die, we're gonna kill you, we're gonna get you," like all these like evil kind of similar voice what you've been hearing echoing after this, like and one of them is marked for death, you hear. Like,
Are you Mr. Shaw?
he just looks at you. Did it work?
He's like looking around, like trying to see if people's mouths are moving.
Everyone's just staring at you.
Yeah.
That's mean to say. What was that all about?
What are you talking about, Ryan?
I heard all these voices saying like you're gonna die and you're marked for death and all this stuff. Is that thing going?
Pulls up his jacket. It's still there.
Oh, that's great.
What?
Shall we return to my office? What do you say? Do you want to
Yeah.
look around here?
Is there anything that I can take if I need to come back here?
Yeah, you can grab some of the stuff that's in the room, I guess. There's like some scraps of cloth and things you can pick up. Some bones, if you want bones.
Which is less gross?
It's your choice. What you would think would be less gross. Bones or dirty clothes. Dirty, like, scraps of cloth.
I
Good
feel like
prestidigitation
bones are less
something.
gross. Huh?
Prestidigitation or ag.
Yeah, true. I'll take a bone though.
Okay.
That's like a squirrel bone.
Yep, you just grab some small bones, just like birds and little
Gross.
small
I mean, I have the
animals.
squirrel.
You do have the frozen squirrel.
I mean, if you want to take it with you, you can, but I mean, this is easier to hold. Yeah, a
Puts it back in
decoration.
his bag.
As you
Yeah,
guys
I'll
are talking that to you, like you grab your squirrel, you have a bone fragment you're grabbing, Keres. Rodden is pulling back one of the curtains on one of the windows, like another scrap of cloth hanging down. And he just is like, what's this? And he kind of points over there.
Go look.
You look through the window, and you see another orange scar that looks like it has coldness like pouring through. There's like snow pouring through it from the other side of it. Just like little bits of snow is dripping. It's like up in the air, kind of. And it's...
It looks more. Does it look different than the inactive one that we saw?
It looks similar to that, but it looks like there is cold stuff pouring out of this one.
This is weird. Guys, I just thought something. Should I try to make? Sometimes I can try to make magic go away. Should I try that?
I'm
Or should we come back?
worried about whatever is on Shaw.
Yeah.
What did she say before she died? Like, this isn't over?
Yeah, she was thinking that she was really funny.
And Shaw just like walks to the window and puts his finger out, and he'll cast Dispel Magic.
Okay. All right.
Just like, I'm done with this.
Can I
Hit
turn
roll a
to
natural 20 for that. So the seal just and closes up.
Wow, that actually works. Rodden, people come through different worlds to here with those thingies.
I've seen stuff like that, I think.
You remember?
It's familiar, yeah. I think Column had something like that. But
Oh, he had a thing?
it pulled in things from other places.
that spider thing, right?
And then they can like capture it inside like a bead or something. We break it, then
We saw
stuff
that.
comes. Yeah, he has an object that can do that, and it leaves like a line like that when it happens. I've never seen stuff pouring out of it though.
That's weird. Does your back feel better now?
You talking to Shaw or
Yeah. Like, I look over at Shaw, like, to see if that did anything.
just like kind of itches still? It's a little painful.
Okay. It still hurts.
Getting better though, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, you don't think you're, like, actually gonna die or something?
No, I'm not gonna let them kill me, and not with you around, I'm sure.
That's okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Shall we go though? This place is miserable.
Yeah.
What's
What
Keres'
is
mom
Zilla
doing?
doing?
Yeah, Zilla, yeah, 'cause
She's
like,
again
when-
just like looking around at you all like you're crazy people, but she's really staring at Keres, studying her.
Well,
Yeah.
you guys are doing the rift. I think Brennan might down a little bit closer to her and explain a little bit in Elvish, like take you back somewhere safe and try and kind of explain the city and that this tower would be near Samo and where Keres' home is, and we can explain everything there. Safe.
Give me a persuasion roll.
That's a run roll.
Oh no.
I'm a moon elf.
Oof. Yeah. It's pretty rough. She does not seem to like you.
You know, I'm just gonna stand over here. It's fine. Actually, never mind.
Get away from me.
Okay.
I think after, like, Shaw's like, okay, like, you know, we can go. Then I did see Ren talking to her, so I'll be like, okay, do people call you Zilla or Zillania? Which one do you like?
You call me Zelania.
Sure, okay. Zillania, met your sister, so I know her too. And we can go back to the city. Right now it's called Poofing, and you can go real fast, so we don't even have to walk there, and then we can, you know, tell you all the stuff that you need to know.
She just kind of looks around. Fine. So Shaw just steps up. All right, I'm going to try to get this worked out. Let me just write down a few things. He starts taking a little bit of notes, thinking about some things, writing down some more. I think if I do this, it adjusts it perfectly, so I'm going to try it. Everyone ready?
Do you have a thing you can, like, hold and, like, think about your office, like, that you love so much?
He holds onto his notebook that he's got.
Okay.
I think this will help. And he gathers everybody. And he will cast teleport. Everyone willing to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Scoot's on the opposite side of Zilla, but is willing to go.
All right. You feel that similar kind of sensation, the sucking sensation where you're getting all mushed up for a second, then whooshing out. You poof altogether. And we'll pick up next time with that one.
To make sure he did it correct.
A cliffhanger of poofing.
Another
The go-to
poofing cliffhanger today, yes. Oh
I feel
my
like that'd be the
goodness.
go-to from here on out.
Woo! What a session, y'all.
Wow.
That was pretty crazy. Good job, y'all. You won. You did it. You are
Nice.
successful in rescuing Zelania. I will get art next time for sure. I forgot to add that in because I'm still in vacation
Wow.
mode apparently. But
Yeah.
I believe it's in the
had
Discord.
summer.
I believe it's in the Discord
Yeah.
too. So you can go check out the Beacon Aura NPCs channel in the Discord, and you can see what Zelania looks like, or tune in next week, and you can see it here. So that would be great. Oh, thanks so much, Steve. Thank you so much for the gift subs. It's so kind to you. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. But we're going to sign off on a recording real quick. So thank you for joining us. If you are on YouTube or listening on the podcast, thank you for being here. We appreciate you. Tune in live Sundays, 2 p.m. CST. See you later.